Hey everybody, let us know how we sound, please. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. I guess they didn't hear.
You gotta give it some time.
Okay. Not a problem.
I love this song.
Yeah, it's great.
Type it in and ask if they can hear. That's Bathsheba. She gives it a thumbs up. Sound good.
Sounds
Perfect.
good. Cool. Thank you. Thank you guys. I'm gonna do a quick roll call right quick for everybody here. Let's see who's here. We got Louis Witt. Louis Witt is in his house. We got the Swedish mom. Be sure to throw out the trash and clean up your room because the Swedish mom, she's in his house. We got the mightiest might of all. We got Mighty Might, everybody. What is going on, Mighty Might? You're in his house. Bathsheba, everybody. She's in his house. Promethean dude. Ripley, be careful. Promethean dude is out here. He's in his house. Little aliens humor. Let's see. We also have creepy clown girl. What is up, girlfriend? I hope your trip went well. She's in his house. We got Joshua Cole in his house. We got Nina Love, everybody. Nina Love is in his house. And of course, you know we got monsters in my mind. In his house. We got time 666. In his house. Let's see who else is up in this piece. Keep scrolling. Christine Baker. She's in his house. AK Phoenix, everybody. AK Phoenix. She's in his house. Okay, looks like we're caught up. Why don't we get this stream started, Miss Stereo? No time to delay, baby.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Let's get it started, shall we? Let's forego the rest of the 2 minutes. I think everybody's ready. What say you?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this party started. Hey everybody, thank you and welcome to Stereo Dread, powered by
Dezombified.
With me is the Dominican dandy, Miss Stereo.
Hello, and with me is the Puerto Rican Prince of Poetry, Kenny Dreadful.
Indeed. I hope everyone here had a great weekend. How about you, Miss Stereo? How was your weekend?
Well, yeah, my weekend was awesome, especially because I was with you and our little ones, and we got some much needed rest and relaxation, but now we're back because it's Monday night and we are re-energized. At least I like to think so,
Roll call. We got Dingleberries in his house. What is up, Dingleberries? All right.
Awesome.
Oh man, I love all you guys. You're all wonderful, beautiful people, funny.
Indeed.
So anyway, let's get into some news. So today we're gonna have on Monsters in My Mind just in a few moments. Why don't we put up that calendar?
Okay.
So we could discuss the so we're gonna have Monsters in My Mind tonight. Tomorrow night, hopefully, fingers crossed, everybody, Night Terror. Okay, now Wednesday we're gonna have the late horror show here. Thursday we're gonna have Rainer Lewington. Excuse me. That's on Thursday. Friday is going to be a doubleheader. We're going to have Paul de Blasey the third, on during the day. And at night, everybody, we're going to have the one and only Nightmare Files. Okay, so we have a jam-packed week.
Yes.
I want to make sure that you guys are aware of all these things. Now, another piece of information I want to discuss with you is we're trying to put together a huge collaborations of narrators as well as authors. We would like for you guys to tell a scary story in audio, whether it's on your phone, a microphone, a Blue Yeti, your laptop, microphone, whatever it is, as long as it's audible and clear. 5 minutes or more, less than 20 would be great. So somewhere between 5 and 20 minutes long. And we would like for you to send us that audio so we could build up a huge collaboration video, at least 20, 30 or more. Huge, you know? So that's another bit of information. You can send it to us at dezombified@yahoo.com as well. Miss Stereo, anything else you'd like to add?
Well, no, not at the moment, other than for them to introduce themselves. Oh, baby, there's a roll call.
Okay, cool. Christina and Son Gold Squad. They're in the his house. Thank you, Christina and Son Gold Squad, for chiming in.
Welcome.
Joshua Cole, I think I said that already, but he's in the his house. We got the late horror show. Woo-hoo. Everybody. We're going to be interviewing them on Wednesday, and they're also in the his house. Gibby Lanes, everybody. I think we all want to be like Gibby Lanes. He's in the his house.
Woo.
Indeed.
Awesome. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
So while we get ready to introduce today's featured guest, why don't we start getting our peoples ready for the evening to come. And basically the first thing that I'd like to share with you the first thing I'd like to share, since Mighty Might is already here with us, I believe. Hey, Mighty Might, you still there? We hope so, because we're about to play something for you. You know, we did ask some of our supporters to send us, kind of sort of like testimonials as to what they think about us, the job that we are doing so far, and what they like about, just hanging out with us every now and then, on the internet of things. So without further ado, I'm going to play that, and then afterwards, someone else is here, sweetie. It's the Demented Centaur. Demented Centaur's in the his house. Welcome, Demented Centaur. Hello.
Demented Centaur.
Welcome, hun. So yeah, and we also ask our supporters to send us some, original poetries, their ghost stories, things of that nature.
I already went over that.
No, I mean, like in the past, we've asked them to do that, and they have submitted it to us. So we will be playing one of those right after we play Mighty Mike's message for us. He sent us a message, and let's check it out now to see what he had to say.
Let's do it.
Hello, Dezombified. This is Mighty Might. I found your show a few days ago through CCG's server, and I love everything about it. I love the show. I love the people involved, and just generally everything about it. The kindness, everything. What I would like to see more, if at all possible, possibly some more mini games like the Hangman. Otherwise, keep it up. You'll have my support for a long time. Thank you.
A heart black as night has been scarred from holding a beautiful soul. Incapable of knowing how to sustain such a prized possession. Still, even the cursed craves a glimpse of hope to keep a creation of such magnitude for themselves. Crouching on its twisted perch, crimson eyes scanning the vast wasteland, it catches a flash of fluttering color. As cold as its thoughts may be, this dancing brilliance of the butterfly fills the demon with a lust to nurture its existence. With a hobble and a leap, the demon hides behind the black roses and waits. Flaunting its frail wings to the rhythm of the demon's heartbeat, the butterfly settles on the velvet petals that bloom before the hidden eyes. A wide rose-tainted claw unfolds slowly before the butterfly as a deceitful offering. Since manipulation is the only source that feeds the demon's veins, it doesn't think twice about snatching up something so precious for itself. The spellbound demon insists on deceiving itself to believing it is possible to unite with this masterpiece, despite its own hideous appearance. Just as it wished, the butterfly glides into the open palm. A faint grin rises on the demon's narrow, weather-beaten face. Flush with ecstasy, it can barely contain this new feeling and staggers to keep its ground. The demon sits down gently and tickles the butterfly's wings. A great calm fills the demon's thoughts. It has finally found what he perceives to be true love. Just as existence couldn't become any sweeter, the demon feels a soft flutter brushing its claw. The butterfly ascends onto the top and lifts off into a gentle breeze. The demon, stunned by this action, jumps to its feet and catches the butterfly in flight. The demon's heart pounds ramped in its ears, for the sudden absence of this butterfly had caused an agonizing pain surge through his soul. This is the demon's butterfly, and it belongs to no other. The more the demon thought about losing his precious butterfly, the more its grip tightened. At once, the flutters on its skin disappeared. The demon opened its claw and looked at its precious treasure. The beautiful, brightly colored wings that once spread about were now withered, and the colors faded together in a mournful gray hue. The demon, surprised, picked up the butterfly by the wings. Out of panic, the demon's frantic fingers lose their gentleness and accidentally pull the wings out of the butterfly. A sudden feeling of agony fills the demon as it realizes its own selfishness has destroyed the only thing it had ever loved. In tearful rage, it attempts to piece together its beautiful butterfly with no relief. The demon drops the lifeless parts onto the cold stone below. Defeated by its own being, it leaps onto its twisted perch and hangs its head in shameful disgust. Paralyzed in its pain, its claws clamp deeply into each other as they return to stone. His eyes of fire fade once again into the dreary shadows of the night. This one goes out to all you Dezomba friends, the Z Horde. We want you to know just how much we love you.
Shout out to Ophelia Noctis, creepy clown girl, dark carnival got this. A local nightmare, it's so amazing. Puerto Rican Jose's entertaining. Dark waters, dog man is twisted. Nation 1994, really gifted. Dustin Flemings, stronger than the rock. Hellfire's out here making everything hot. Yeah, Braden 23 of fire is a G. We're kryptonites down, Kitty's family. Now there are times when we all need gore. Danny Martians in the house, never know what's in store. Mandy Mortem is legit and a queen. Gothic Rose enchanting, she's on the scene. 13 past midnight, things that go bump in the night. Gory B, horror addicts are out of sight. Big ups to the late horror show. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, here we go. And you know we gotta keep them dice rolling. MD Who Entertainment, she's been chosen. Give it up for the evil outcast. Swedish mom is dope, yo, you know she got class. So if you get bad vibes from storytelling, then these monsters in my mind will leave you yelling. You see, we all about hearing stranger stories on the creeps. So sweet, she really got love for me. Penny tails up, narrating for the win. Queenie Tade amazing, but real dark and grim. Dementor centaurs, flickathon, swamp dwellers. Scolded 22, they be our fellas. Anime Atome, time he lives. A fantastic panic, deep paranormal history, great graphics. What's up, Bullis Greedy? I meant CP. I'm gonna guess so bent with Nefarious TV. Slumberies, Art of Morbid, Cap 7, Truly Salmon. And we can never forget about Karen. 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 Thank you for still being here with us. I want to say really quick to the Swedish mom, I hope you feel better soon, Swedish mom. Do whatever it is you need to do to get better. We love you. We also have a roll call. We got Gothic Rose, the enchanting Gothic Rose is in the his house. We also have Karen Suave, everybody. Karen Suave is in the his house. We also have Mandy Mortem, everybody. The legendary Mandy Mortem. She's in the his house. It's my girl right there. So yo, Mighty Might, we hope you really enjoyed that, because we enjoyed every second of it, man. It really hit us right here in the heart muscle, of all places. A lot of sweaty eyeballs were going around. So thank you. And also, Bathsheba, we hope that you enjoyed that beautiful poem that Mysterio read and made into that wonderful, beautiful video.
Yes, thank you for sending in that submission. That is really some beautiful and gut-wrenching writing you got there. So thank you.
Indeed. I think that without further ado, we should bring on our guest, Monsters in My Mind.
Okay, I will give him the go ahead so he can know.
Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So now, let's introduce Mims. If he is ready, he only has to let us know. Hey, Mims, you ready? Ooh, look. Roll call, baby.
We got a roll call? Roll call. Gibby Lanes, everybody. Gibby Lanes? I think we all want to be like Gibby Lanes, everybody.
Yes, we do. We all want to be like Gibby Lanes.
You're welcome, Swedish mom. So, everybody, give it up for Monsters in My Mind.
Absolutely. Hey, Mims, can you hear us? Hey, there you go. Yes, we can. And in the chat, let us know how the audio sounds, and let us know if you can hear Monsters in My Mind. Let us know. I hope they can hear you, though. Let's see what happens. Hold on a second.
Yeah, give it a few seconds for the lag.
Let's see here. We had headphones. Let me see here. Let us know. Okay, no, they cannot hear him. Okay, now they should be able to hear you. Very, very soon.
Excuse me. I think they should be able to hear you now.
Can you all hear me now?
Thank you. They say
nope, they're saying they still can't hear me.
Yeah, they gotta give it a few more seconds.
Yep, just a few seconds because of a lag.
Has to catch up. Let's see here. I'm trying to listen now. Yep. Yep. Okay, we are all good. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for helping out.
Yay! Awesome. This is great. So, Monsters in My Mind, thank you so very much for gracing us with your presence.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on, man. It's an honor, honestly.
Yep, that goes much better. So, Mims.
Really excited about this.
Oh, thank you. We're very excited as well. Excuse my coughing. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my God, we love that. We love that. You know why? Because it's raw, it's real, it's organic. Guess what, people? YouTubers, sometimes they're parents. Yeah, sometimes they have kids. And guess what? Those kids are kids sometimes. You know, they behave like children behave. And sometimes, guess what? That means hearing them in the background. And you know what? That's awesome because parents have to work too. You know, that's awesome. Yep. Hey, honey, got anything you want to ask me?
Well, first of all, I want to ask you, this is our first time speaking, right? So I'm trying to get to know you, and the audience is trying to get to know you. So what can you tell us about yourself, to help us paint a picture of the man behind Monsters in My Mind?
Oh boy, that's a big picture. Do you want to know, what motivates me?
Like anything.
Is that kind of what you're getting at? Why I join up?
Nah, it's not. You could do that, but you could also say, well, I grew up in a rural farm, and I have 4 brothers, and we used to tussle, and we used to watch, scary movies, anything, just,
all right.
help us see you.
All right. Well, actually, yeah, we'll start with the horror. So I was born in the 80s, and hold on a second. You have something looping in the back. I can still hear your roll call.
I think that what I got here is maybe that the mic is picking up our... Oh, wait, in the background, what you might hear is the music from our... Is that what you hear? Music from our streaming program?
No. I can hear the... Maybe I should get out of YouTube because it's just looping for me right now.
Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot. If you get out of YouTube, yeah, you kind of have to because otherwise you're going to be hearing us twice. Or you could have just muted it if you wear headphones as well. Stuff like that. But hopefully everything's okay now.
Yep, it's good. So, okay, I was going to go with horror. I was born in the 80s, and I have an older brother and 2 older sisters. So even though I was young, they were always watching that stuff, and Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th were all really popular back then. So I kind of grew up on it. Honestly, that's some of my first movies I watched. I think Poltergeist was one. I was probably 5 or something like that when I saw that first. So it kind of left an impression on me, to say the least. Other than that, let's see, moved around a lot. My dad was Air Force, so a little bit of a Air Force brat. Went from Hawaii to Nebraska to Washington State. And let's see, after Washington State, I joined the Army. I don't know, I'm just listing stuff off here, so
no, that's great. I love it. I'm
kind of a checkbox.
I'm actually loving the backstory, bro.
Yeah, for real. Like, we really love that. And by the way, thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Oh,
awesome. Welcome.
Yeah, I did 4 years in the Army as a tanker on the M1 Abrams.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so I have written a few stories related around the Army. I do tend to write some military themed stuff, just because, after 4 years, even if it's just 4 years, it's ingrained in you night and day. Army,
Well,
you eat, breathe, and sleep it. So
no, absolutely. I've heard stories and similar accounts from other people who have served our country, and they tell us, they've told me personally. I have one of my cousins is a Marine, and a few more have served in different capacity in the armed services here for our country, and they tell me that that's your family away from your family, your home away from home. You kind of build a brotherhood and a sisterhood there, and it's a beautiful thing, because even when you're not home, you're still home. So that's great, and it gives us comfort here back home, knowing that there's people that got your back where you are, that would die for you and risk their life for you as well. So that's comforting in a way. But yeah, man, thank you for your service.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I did do it to serve the country. I also did it just to get out of the house. At 18, I signed up just to get away. So, but there's other ways I could have done it, but that's the route I chose.
Sometimes young ones, we do stupid things sometimes when you're young, and although that's not stupid, but the reason behind it might have been, but the other reason you had to do it was a noble one. So hey, cool, we'll concentrate on that. But listen, hey, I have a quick question. Why horror? Okay. First, please tell us what you do on your channel for those who don't know, and what got you into narration. What got you into saying, hey, I'm going to be a YouTuber, a content creator? What did that?
Well, like I was saying, I kind of grew up in horror in the 80s when it was hitting big. I was watching all those movies growing up. So I've always been attuned to horror. It's kind of been a part of me. I decided to get into the narration just because I like it. I was listening to horror narrators quite a few years ago, and now I'm drawing a blank on who it was. I think it's Creepy Tales to Tell in the Dark, I think. Is that the right? I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember that correctly. It's been a bit since I've listened to him, but he was the first one I stumbled onto. Otis Gyrie is his name, actually, his real name, I think. He was the first one I stumbled onto YouTube. And I actually came into this more for the writing aspect. I wanted to write and practice on my writing, because someday when I retire, I'd love to retire as an author and a writer. So I figured I might as well start practicing now. So I do write a lot of my own stories, just for the sake of getting more content up, and because the horror community, there's so many excellent writers out there, and stories. There's so many stories that just don't get read. So I figured I'd add my voice to some of those as well. But for the most part, it was for me to practice my writing, and then as I got into it and started getting more viewers and subscribers, and I wanted to give them more content, I can't write 2 stories a week. That's a lot for me to do. So I decided I'd just start narrating other people's stories to get it out there.
Can I ask you a question now? The name Monsters in My Mind, it's very cool. How did you come up with that?
That's actually kind of funny. I didn't come up with it. My daughter did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my oldest daughter. I was upstairs and we were talking about me starting the YouTube channel, and I said I wanted something original, something that kind of describes the craziness in my head.
Right.
And she was just like, "Well, monsters in my mind." Like, that's perfect.
Right.
Yeah, she's she's about to turn 15, and she's my proofreader. She's my consultant. You know, when I'm putting together videos, it's got to go past her first.
That's
Be like,
so
okay,
cool,
is how's this? So yeah, she's got a good eye for things. She's of course, you know, she's growing up in YouTube, so she understands probably even better than me what draws people in. You know, I'm 38. I'm kind of old, so I'm older than the internet. So
well, some people disagree with that.
according to YouTube content creator standards, I would say for the most part, you know, they tend to be younger and they've grown up with YouTube. So,
you know,
not all.
I never had a chance to thank you in person for the opportunity that you gave us to do a story on your channel with you. So thank you.
Oh no, thank you for being there. That was a great collaboration. I enjoyed it a lot.
You.
I always like to work with other people.
Yeah.
What are you looking at, Mysterio? What's so
I'm
funny?
I'm looking at the chat, and I'm looking at just to make sure, because I've been
I'm listening.
Trying to monitor the chat.
Yeah.
And I've been also reading some new people that are in the piece right now.
I see them.
So I was giving them some salutations in the chat.
I see them. I see Cloudy Vapes in his house. I also see Mercury the Scribe in his house. Dark Voices in his house.
Welcome.
I see them all. I'm paying attention to my boy Monsters in My Mind, but I'm also checking out the peoples in the chit-at.
Yeah, like Josie Kitty.
Josie, kitty. She's in his house.
You know, a lot of people tell us they love that, right? Baby. Oh,
Well,
that's so funny. You know who else is here?
Who else is here?
Slumber Reads.
Oh boy, I said hi to Slumber on my whiteboard. But
Yes,
hey, Slumber Reads! Isn't it his house? Okay, let's get back to Monsters in My Mind.
Yes, I have another question for him.
Yeah, of course, I got plenty of questions.
Okay.
But the night isn't long enough.
Well, first, can I say hello to the chat as well?
Yes,
okay. Hello, chat.
Please do.
There.
So, hey, monsters. Ma'am.
Yeah.
I do have one question. Knowing, you know what you know now, what is something that you can say you learned? And then what is something that you can say you wish you knew when you got started?
Good question.
Oh, well, definitely the networking. Networking seems to be huge. You know, I personally don't feel like I personally don't feel like I should have 600 subs, but because of friends I've made and connections I've made, you know, and drawing attention to my channel, it's really helped. So I think networking and getting out there has been good. Do collabs when you can. You know, that's always a great way to get your name out there. And a lot of it has just been refining my editing techniques, learning how to put together better videos, and just relaxing when I speak and when I narrate. I was so nervous. The very first video I put together, it took me 3 weeks.
Really?
To get it to sound right. Yeah.
Wow.
We hear you.
That reminds, because I got a flashback. It took us like almost a month to get our first story done. I'm like, why is it taking
mine
so
was only
long?
Mine was only like 2.5 minutes. It was just a bunch of revamped nursery rhymes I did just to make them horror related, and it was only 2.5 minutes, and it took me like 3 weeks just to figure out all the programming and not just that too, just sounding right. You know, I always sounded nervous, and or overly dramatic. And really, now I'm just kind of more myself when I narrate. I just try to relax and not just read the story. I try to still kind of play a part, like it's kind of happening to me, but not overly done, or it did happen to me. So, and actually, another thing is I've signed up for voice acting lessons. They start in September. So hopefully, just learning how to kind of play parts and once again, just relax and kind of be natural and play the person in the story a bit more.
That's commitment.
I don't know. We'll see what that does.
Those things ain't free.
Let me ask you a question.
Commitment.
No.
Yeah, it is commitment. But I want to ask you, before we get off this topic, what is something that frustrates you as a creator, as far as when you're creating a video? And
finding the perfect pictures or movies, finding the perfect clips,
right?
And sometimes music. I mean, not that there's a shortage of great music out there. There's so many awesome music creators who put it out for free. But just to find the one that I feel fits the story, that takes me so long to combine them. I don't know. I probably like 3 hours at points. Just trying to find the perfect track that goes with the story that I feel would accentuate the scenes that are in there.
Yeah, that's why.
So that and the pictures.
That's why we encourage like people who have cameras, man, to go out there and create some good B-roll that could be shared amongst the narrators in the community. Because one hand washes another. Like, you got B-roll, nobody to use it, right? And then you got a story, but no B-roll. So it just makes sense, Like, when we first tried to get our first B-roll, the guy, like, chewed us a new one. He was like, hey, whoa, I don't give nothing away for free, man. I'm going to need, like, $300 and this and this. And we was like, excuse me? We just starting out, homie. We can't do that.
Yeah.
I ain't giving you $300
that's understandable.
for a 15-second clip.
Yep, that's crazy.
I'm
That's
not going to do
absolutely
that.
But
bananas.
I mean, that's like,
Crazy.
Yeah, but
though, I don't knock people for trying to make money off of what they do.
No, of course not.
As long as it's reasonable.
That's understandable. But no, I'm not, and I'm not at all saying that everybody should give it for free. But what I'm saying is I appreciate those that understand starting off is a struggle and you don't have the money, and they allow you to as soon as I start making money off of this, I'd love to buy
absolutely
video from people.
For me, this is the way I say it, and I think I speak for Kenny too. Hard work should be rewarded, and it should be compensated with money, so that you can actually go and provide not only for yourself and your loved ones, if you have them, and your livelihood, but also
I agree.
to put back into the business. However,
the attitude,
right?
That was very unprofessional.
The attitude that he had was like, we were some sort of vermin that was, daring to have the goal,
the audacity.
Because at least we didn't steal it. You know what I mean? There's people who do.
That's true. Yeah, you're asking. So they could at least been polite in their response.
Exactly. And that would have been okay with me.
That's the whole thing. People treating people like people, not treating people like inanimate objects with no feelings or emotions.
Yeah, he could have said something like, you know what? Thank you. I feel flattered that you have an eye to notice my work, but I also, have to be careful who I collaborate with. And if you could please come back at me when you're a little more established, maybe let's see what happens. We could collaborate on something, But for him to come out the way that he did is crazy. And then what happened? What happened, how that turned out was that someone else on Facebook that I had asked at the same time and just hadn't gotten back to me yet, right then and there, as soon as I finished reading that nasty message, sent me a message saying, hey, I just saw that message you left on my video. Of course, you can use it, no problem. Then that's when I proceeded to tell him what the other guy did. And he was like, oh, whoa, I'm hustling too, but it ain't that serious. So, in fact, that guy, the second guy, ended up creating fan art for us to put on our YouTube channel, our very first YouTube channel. Those pictures are in our Facebook, by the way. Our very first YouTube channel imagery, he gave to us for free as well to get us started.
Wow. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's being a nice guy. That's cool.
So what's the favorite story that you've written or like video that you've created personally?
Let's see. My favorite story that I've written would probably be Father's Protection. I like that one. It's got some twists and turns in it, and I take it one way, but then it completely goes another. Even though I hope I kind of laid the foundation for the turn later on, but yeah, I've gotten a lot of feedback from that. A lot of people seem to like that one, just because it does not go the way you think it's going to go. And it does start it starts off horror the whole way through, but it's not till towards the end that the event, I don't know, I don't want to give it away for people who haven't seen it.
Do you mind if we head over
it's not
to
till towards the end.
Hey, Monsters in My Mind.
Yeah.
Or can I call you something else? What do you want me to call you? Mim? What? What should
Mim
I call
will
you?
work.
Mim. Okay, so
Mim's
Mim.
fine.
All right, Mim, if it's okay with you, we'd like to head over to your channel so we can see your channel.
Yeah.
Thank
please
you.
do.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Yeah, so we're going to be putting Mim's channel right there in the chat right now, baby. If you please paste that for me. That'd be great. Yeah. Awesome. So there goes the link, guys, to Monsters in My Mind channel. In case you guys don't know who he is and want to get more familiar with what he does here in the YouTubes, we will... There you go, baby. Press enter, please. We will do this right now online, by the way, so you guys can see. Sorry about that. Let me put up the Chrome browser, buddy.
There you go. You should see it in about 20 seconds or so. So, always for the latency or delay. But his channel's up there. It's dope. It looks like Man TV did your banner.
Yes, he did. He does great work.
How long have you had it?
Oh, go ahead.
How long have you had this banner?
Oh, boy.
Since the inception of your channel?
No, it's not the first one I used. I've probably had it 4 months, I think.
Oh, I remember the vintage Monsters in My Mind. I actually screen captured it because I was trying to help with some resolution issues you were having. Unfortunately, sorry, I couldn't help with that. But it looks like you were the better for it. That's for sure. That looks dope.
Oh, the old one or the new? The new one's definitely, yeah. I really enjoy the new one.
Who came up with the concept? Awesome. Is it your concept or was that his concept?
All I told him is that I wanted my head cracked with some creature coming out of it, and he took it from there.
Okay.
And came up with everything coming out of it.
Awesome.
So he's got a great imagination.
Let us know if you can see your screen, your page.
Oh yeah, let us know if you can see your YouTube page. I can see it here though.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Okay.
Okay, so it's on? Awesome.
Yeah, it is.
So let's look at some of the videos.
Sure.
So your favorite was
Father's Protection.
Father's Protection. Right there you go. That was 2 months ago. It has a very eye-catching thumbnail there. You make your own thumbnails, by the way?
I do. I usually just get a picture and throw some words on it. It's nothing too in depth. Yeah, I'm not too gifted at Photoshop or anything, so. But I do want to say,
yeah.
Oh, it's been a couple weeks since I posted anything. Just, taking care of the 4 kids for the summer, full house. My wife's deployed, so I haven't had time to sit down and record. But hopefully, very soon, I'll be getting new content up.
All right, good news, everybody. I hope you heard that. That is fantastic. Every time one of us makes a contribution, it helps out our cause. So, because once it gets too big to deny, then everybody will be the better for it. We got Braden 23-5 in the his house. What is up, Braden 23-5? So yeah, back to you, Mim. Mysterio, do you have a question you'd like to ask, Mim?
Yes, I do. Actually, Mim, let me see something. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. But I did want to ask you, have you yourself ever had anything weird or paranormal happen to you? Or have you heard any lore? Actually, have you heard any lore from growing up and, heard any stories in your family tree, anything?
No, I haven't had anything happen to me like paranormal wise or weird. The only thing I've heard about would have been things my sister had told me.
Yes.
When she was an amateur ghost hunter, yeah.
Yeah, she's an upcoming guest actually in our show. She's coming on our show soon. I can't give it an exact date yet, but it's in the talks, and we are going to be contacting her hopefully shortly, either tonight after the show or maybe tomorrow, so that we could pencil her in somewhere in the calendar. And I'm really looking forward to that personally.
Oh yeah, she's got some stories. I know that, so I won't give them all away. But
Cool.
yeah, she's lived in a haunted house. She's gone out and actively seek them, and according to her, she has found them. So,
oh, great.
Yeah,
maybe she could share some evidence with us that we could possibly play during the whether it's pictures, audio, whatever, during the interview. Maybe we can play something.
Yeah, I know she did have some pictures of I think they're called spirit orbs, when you take a photo.
Yeah, gotcha.
And there's little balls of light and stuff. Yeah, she had some of those when she went hunting a few times. I'm not sure of anything else, but I remember seeing those.
Yeah, I do have a question for you. What would you say is your favorite type of video to make, whether it's crime or fantasy, I don't know, creepypasta, original scary stories, lore, what do you like personally to create, and what is your favorite as a spectator, non-creations of yourself, whether it's horror or paranormal or storytelling? What do you like to watch and listen to?
Yeah, and it could be anything. It could be about car restoration, what do you like besides horror as well?
Both.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to answer the first part of the question first. So the ones I like the best to put together are the more true stories. They tend to be easier.
Yeah.
Just because I don't have to find anything to be representation of a monster or some actual crazy thing that happens. I can just put a plain picture and maybe darken it a bit, and it's good. So it's easier for me to create those. So that's probably my favorite to put together. My favorite to write, though, would be more of the creepypasta or supernatural, something that's a little more out there. So I kind of come at an impasse when I write my own stories, because I like the monsters and I like to go a little bit bigger and bolder with my own stories. But then it's harder to put the video together. But when I'm putting together a video, I do like a simpler story to put pictures to and stuff. And then as far as what I watch outside of horror, a lot of history. I watch a lot of history I like YouTube history. So, or history channels on YouTube. I watch a lot of that, or game stuff. But
history can be fascinating. So there is a question in the chat. Dingleberry wants to know, who are some channels that you might want to collab with? He says list 5 to 10 at least. That's what he said. Demanding, aren't you, Dingleberry?
Dingleberries got me going crazy.
Hey, Philia.
Well, let's see. Mostly just the people. So there's the people that I know that I could collab with. You know, more friends that I'm already talking to. So I'll go with that, because there's also of course the dream list, but who knows if it would ever happen. And it probably wouldn't, because most of the bigger YouTubers don't seem to collaborate as much, like the really big ones. So, but I do have, what is it? Gothic Rose. I've talked to her. She's okayed it. I just got to get my act together and get the stuff ready for the collaboration to go through. So that one's been unfortunately put on the back burner. I asked her like 3 weeks ago, and last time I checked, she was still saying yes. So she's been very patient, very kind in that. So hopefully that'll come out shortly. Let's see. A really small channel, but he's one of my favorite writers and narrators, would be Tales from the Forbidden Blender. I just love his work. I'd like to get together with him. So Max Paranormal, we've discussed collabing a few times, so I'd like to get that to go through. Time 6, if he's still on, offers out there. When I'd like to collaborate with him as well. What is that? That's 4? 3 or 4?
I think that's like 5.
Was that 5 already?
I think so.
Yeah. Yes.
I wasn't counting.
That's probably about me neither.
I wasn't counting either. Actually, I don't even know how many that was. But that's dope, man. That
So,
you gave up some
there's
good
at least
names up there.
a handful.
Wait, what's a dream list?
Yeah. Oh, a dream list would be like, I don't know, some of the bigger names like Mortis Media. He's one guy I like to listen to.
Hot damn.
Yeah. Slumber, if he's still on, I'd always be down for that.
Okay.
So, Being Scared, he's a really cool guy. I'd like to collaborate with him.
I think we all want to collaborate with Slumber Reads. I definitely do.
Yeah.
I'd love to have him on the show. Aren't we having
Well,
him
we
on the
did
show?
put out feelers for people to, send some audio to us so we can make a collab video.
Well, I meant more in the sense of interviewing him on the show.
Oh, that too, yeah. He said he wants to.
Oh my God.
Probably
I'll
in
die.
2 weeks. I think in 2 weeks.
Oh, you're kidding.
Something like
Maybe
that.
you
that'd
talked
be-
to him? Oh my God.
Yeah, or somber reads. Sometimes I get them confused. Somber, slumber.
Yeah. No, but I think Slumber did
I think it was
say
Slumber, though.
ones. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He said, "Oh, hello." So hello, Slumber. You got
His ears
2
must have been burning.
channels right here that want to collab with you and talk to you. Let's make it happen. Awesome.
Cool.
So, what would you say? Okay, has been like the do you have any stories that you'd like to share about maybe a negative experience, maybe?
He doesn't have any. How about like?
Actually,
No,
I really don't.
I meant like as a YouTuber, as a content creator.
I
Like,
think
have you bumped into anything like we did?
Yeah, like what? Explain some. You talking about the?
Oh yeah, that nasty dude,
No,
or
I'm talking
even
about like subscribers vanishing.
or
You
anything.
ever had like subscribers just vanish?
That's
Or
crazy.
people tell you, "Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't get a notification for your last video."
I do. I mean, I've had that, but it's just part of the game. I don't necessarily. I don't know. I don't really hold that
Yeah, I hear you.
to any kind of level. It's just, people come, people go. I keep growing, so.
Well, you know what? I should have been more specific because, okay, I'll tell you this. We have had already, unfortunately, some sort of weird stalker-like, weird behavior from somebody at some point.
What?
That contacted us on Facebook. I told you about this. She was asking me
something about
weird ass.
Oh yeah, about the logo and does it control my mind?
And then,
Are
Illuminati.
we mind controlling them something? I'm like, what is this?
What the hell is that kind of crazy ass shiitake mushrooms? Really?
And I'm actually disappointed. I've never had a stalker. I've never had a super fan. I have other friends on Twitter.
I wouldn't say it's a stalker.
And they're all telling me about this.
How about like a nut job, like sends you crazy messages like that?
Yo, that was weird.
I haven't had anybody except for content creators contact me.
Oh, it's coming. It always.
You're gonna get a nut job. Watch. There's been more.
But anyway, we really appreciate having you on. We know you have the kids there, but before we let you go, can I ask you at least 2 more questions?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite?
Oh yeah. I still got a bit of time.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite movie that you've seen recently from the genre?
From the genre. Well, I don't know. I hope it doesn't sound too cheesy, but Bird Box. For whatever reason, that got under my skin so much. It just, I was feeling that for a week or two later, and it's not that scary. And even my 15-year-old, she's all punching holes in the whole plot. And when you look at it, a lot of it doesn't make sense. But for whatever reason, just the vibe, the feel, the loss of your sight, that got under my skin so bad. I was. Yeah, it affected me for about 2 weeks. Then again, I do have a bit of anxiety after the Army, so it kind of probably played on that. But I am prone to some anxiety attacks, so it really played on that. Just like, what if something came out? There's no way to control that, to fight it. It kind of so it got to me a bit, but I still liked it. It was still a good movie, I thought.
Wow. You know something? It's funny because we saw that one too, and I was hesitant to watch it. Only because everybody else was watching it, and everybody else was putting the memes and all this other
all the memes
stuff.
And
the challenges, though, the Bird Box challenges.
Those were stupid.
Doing things blindfolded, right?
Some kid took his parents' car and crashed it. I mean, that was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
People were acting stupid, and then from there, it just went downhill. You got the Tide Pod eating challenge and the condom snorting challenge. I mean, these people are
So wait. Are you guys not meeting me in September for Area 51? Or
oh God,
are we gonna go?
No, I don't have time for that.
No.
I already took the day off. So.
No.
But hey, make sure you take some quality photos so you can share on Twitter.
Yeah,
video is possible.
Will do.
Nice.
No.
There's my B-roll.
You know that they did say that they are ready to deploy drones, if people come.
Oh yeah.
Especially that amount of number.
They'll light anybody.
They say they don't care. They're gonna throw drones at the people. So I suggest people shouldn't do that because I get it. When you believe in something deeply, and you want to take a stand. I understand, but that does not mean that you should unnecessarily risk your life. Especially, you know what? Honestly, I really believe that very, very soon we're gonna have full disclosure. So I think it's completely a moot point. I don't think they're going to be hiding anything. They're letting too many things out, and they're easing it out there. There's official reports on camera in official, air quotes, official news channels and things like that. And I don't think they're going to be hiding anything anymore. Honestly, if there is something to hide.
Look, we got Space Force already. What else do you need to know, woman?
Seriously, I mean, for real. Unbelievable.
And by this point, you've given them enough time to move anything out. So even if you did get in there, there's not going to be anything.
No,
Even if there was,
I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, it's funny. No, that's just funny. What else did you want to ask him?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, what do you do if you ever come across like writer's block or like creators content block? Like, how do you get back your chi or whatever to continue forward? Like, what do you do if you ever find yourself in a funk or a rut?
And I have, and I just try to talk to people, my wife, my daughter, talk through it until I come up with an idea that I like or something that I want to pursue. That's been the best way for me, is just talking to people and kind of brainstorming through the block. So just get other minds involved to kind of give me ideas that I'm not thinking of,
right,
to get through it. So
something,
at least writing block.
Yeah, because we all go through it. So I just wanted to know, what do you do?
Yeah, I just try to get more ideas, outside sources, and bounce it off people until I figure out what I want to do, or what I want to write, or where I want to go with the story. So
what I do whenever I get a situation like that, not necessarily writer's block, because I'm not much of a writer. Kenny writes most of our stuff, but as it pertains to when I do have to feel some inspiration or something, well, the first thing I like to do is clean. Believe it or not, watching clean with me videos really helps me. And my brain just goes on a spin. But baby, we do have another roll call.
A roll call? I'm sorry, but who is it?
Christine.
What?
Christine Baker.
I said Christine Baker.
Oh,
she's under his house.
You know what it is? I haven't seen her in the chat for a minute, so I forgot. Yeah. And sometimes I think, well, did this person come today, or was this the other day? And I'm so used to seeing them, sometimes. Yeah. Bathsheba says that.
What?
Pertaining to what you said, Mim, about they moved the stuff already, she says they moved it to Area 52.
Yep.
Oh, snap, baby.
Oh, yeah, they're a step ahead already.
Roll call.
Oh, okay. Charles Appalanis is in his house. His house. What is up, Charles Appalanis? Thank you for dropping by. We have the legendary Monsters in My Mind with us on the call.
He is a fellow content creator here on YouTube.
Yes.
He has a creepypasta channel. He tells scary stories here on YouTube. And pretty soon we're going to have his sister on so she can tell us all about ghost hunting and her experiences and stories that she has on. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but Lady Mysterio, I wanted to go back to what you were saying about cleaning.
Oh, yeah.
How that helps you. Because actually that helps me too sometimes, like especially like if I'm feeling down. I wouldn't necessarily call it depression, but just kind of blues. I've noticed that when I clean, I feel like I have more control over my life, and it actually helps me feel better as well.
Yes.
So, it kind of just puts everything in order.
Yeah, it helps me too, actually. I put on some music, and I get to it, and I just like... Yeah.
So, any TV shows you're watching right now, Mim?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. I'm trying to think, because I actually don't watch much TV right now. I've been so busy. I've been trying to take the kids out fishing, and we went to the fair last week.
Ooh, the fair.
We're there watching something.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the fair, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, me too.
I had like 6 little heart attacks though.
Really?
In my town, there's been this summer. There's been a stint of child abductions.
Oh no!
I've heard about like 5 or 6 of them. Fortunately, most of them have gotten away. They haven't been too successful, from what I've heard so far. But I was at the fair, and my little kid, just a little guy, he ran off on me.
What?
I literally, I looked at my older son,
Yeah.
and then I looked back and he was gone.
Oh boy.
And yeah, I had such a heart attack. But then I did find him about a minute later. He came running back. He went to go check out the bounce house. And so, but they wouldn't let him in without a parent. Unfortunately, he came back and found me because I was freaking out.
Thank heavens, man.
Oh my God.
And that's what it takes. It just takes a second. You just look away for a second, and these kids just.
I know, right?
Go. So.
Oh man, you know something? Yeah. We used to have the harness with the lasso.
I was thinking maybe I should get one of those.
Yeah, it helps.
Get one of the kid leashes on them.
Yes, yeah, it helps. Yeah. It is not inhumane. It is actually very sane. It's a sane thing to do.
Oh my God!
I think I might invest in one of those.
Me, it could go either way. These type of things, because let me tell you something. One day, I sent my brother. He took my daughter when we were still living in Harlem. He and his girlfriend at the time, his fiance, took my daughter to I don't remember where. I think it was a museum or something, a kids museum in New York. And for a few seconds, he turned around and poof, she was gone. He was having a heart attack. He's looking for her, and he found her. And he just grabbed her and yelled at her and told her, you don't do that again.
And that's when you got the leash.
And she no, that was another time. And she knew how to talk very well. She was bigger. She was like 6 or 7. No. Well, anyway, she was about 3 years old, but she was very, very verbal. She would have entire conversations with adults. And she came out and yelled back at him and said, "You're not my father," in the middle of the museum. And people just turned around and security came and people were thinking he was taking her.
Oh, man.
And that was weird. That was not good for him, that's for sure. But then later on everything got cleared up, but and lucky, they're family, so they do kind of look alike a little bit. So they were like, okay, wait, something else is going on here. He's in fact her uncle.
But have they caught the person in your town that's doing these things yet?
I haven't heard that they have. So I'm gonna have to look into that. But no, I don't think they have. And what we think it is because a few hours away there's another town, and they are pretty big on human trafficking going through them, just because of the highways and being close to the Canadian border and stuff. And they're thinking that they came over to our town and they're expanding. So.
Oh God.
Because I was at a barbecue and one of the dads, his kid was about, I think he said it like 10 or something, and he got snagged. But he escaped out of a window in the house that they were holding him in.
Oh, boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'll die.
Yeah, and then I was talking to another lady, and she was telling me about how when she was downtown, she had sent her kid out to the car to get something, and some guy tried to lure him away too, but he ran back into the store and got away. The guy never got a hold of him, but he was trying to be like, "Hey, come with me," or I forget what he was doing, but offering him candy or something like that. But
hell no.
He bolted and got back in.
My God, that's every parent's worst nightmare. This terrifying is horrific, and it's so unfortunately, that we have to think this way, but we have taught our kids how to fight. My husband, boxes with them all the time, especially they're pretty girls. So, he's taught them how to fight, how to box.
And I'm in a fairly small town. We let our kids walk to the park by themselves here and stuff like that. It's usually fairly safe. So I think we're going to have to, and I'm not just saying me, I'm not like the only parent who does it. Like my whole block, the kids in the neighborhood run up and down. And, I know in the city, when we lived in the city, we wouldn't let them do that. But here we thought it was safe. And it was we've been here for a few years, and it has been safe. But that might start changing, which is unfortunate. That's one of the reasons we moved here.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope they catch this guy real soon.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, or the group that's doing it, or
that too.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Really quick, thank you, Ben Shima, for putting up the watchdog.org for registered sex offenders website up there. You guys just copy paste that into your browser, and you should have a lot of tools at your disposal as far as what is things like offenders in your area and things like that. And I just threw up the link for the Fight Human Trafficking. It has a 1888 number and a link right there as well. More tools to help you find out what signs you should look out for as far as property and movings. And so thank you for bringing it up and me remembering to put that up there, because we actually had that link already ready. We have a notepad open always when we live stream with all of the links that we want to put up there. Our social medias, but also the fighting human trafficking thing, and of course a lot of times I forget, but the guests that we have on, and that should be like one of the first things there as well. I believe we did put your link in the chat before, but we should just put it on one more time there and let people go there if they can. And hey guys, if you're in the chat, don't forget to like this live stream and to share, because sharing is caring.
Yeah, head over to Twitter and let people know Monsters in My Mind, people, is on Stereo Dread. Can you please tell us other ways of reaching you, like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever?
Oh yeah, I got Twitter. I don't have the link or anything, but Monsters in My Mind is on Twitter, and I think it's Monster. I don't remember, but yeah, Monster in My Mind 1, I think it is, at Twitter. Okay. And then I do have an Instagram. Mostly on my Instagram, I post a lot of horror memes. So if you're into memes and you like horror,
love it.
Go ahead and check it out.
Sweet.
So it's Monster in My Mind YouTube, or YT.
Hey.
So
I got a crazy idea. You wanna take a call? No, we can't, right?
Hangouts. If they want to, they can join.
You wanna take somebody? You wanna speak to one of the guests, maybe?
Yeah, sure. You can do that. I got a few more minutes, so I don't hear the kids destroying the house yet.
Cool. So, hey, let us know if you wanna say hi to Monsters in My Mind. We like to at least give one person an opportunity to say hi to a guest, Yeah,
guys, if you're in the chat and you'd like to ask Mim a question yourself, this is what you do. You head on over to Twitter and open a new tab.
But let's keep it kind of brief, because Monsters in My Mind has children, so we don't want to be too greedy with his time,
And also, hit us up on Twitter and let us know if you'd like to talk to him. Hit us in a DM, or hit him up in a DM, and he could, or tweet to him, because I'm pretty sure he tweeted this out. Whatever, get a contact of him or us, and we will DM you the link. Either one of us can DM you the link, so let us know if you'd like to talk to Monsters in My Mind before we say goodbye to him. That would be interesting, right? That's so cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah, and
that'd be fun.
We could pull you up here on the Google Hangouts, which it still works. Yes, we found a hack. All right, and which is completely fine. We found a way around it.
Philia wants to do it.
Okay, Philia. Hey, I'll send it to you right now if you want. I'll send you the link. That's awesome.
She says I always want to say hi to guests.
Oh, hell
so
yeah.
There you go. Philia, knock this, everybody.
All right.
Yes.
So say hello.
I'm sending you the link right now.
Philia, what's up?
Yeah, let me copy
Philia,
that.
I'm feeling you. Philia, I'm feeling you. Yo, Philia, I'm feeling you. I like it.
He's awesome. Always rapping.
Yeah. I'm always doing that with Philia.
Oh, wait, I sent that to Mim. Sorry, I'm supposed to send it to Philia.
Oh, you sent it to me. That's all right.
Yeah, I'll send it to her right now. Go. Here we go. That's Philia. So Philia. So Philia, I just sent you the link right now if you want to join the Hangouts with us and
Monsters in My Mind.
Oh my goodness.
You guys are crazy.
Yes, we are. We're bananas.
We get squanched a lot around here. Don't tell nobody. Squanchy came through.
Gothic Rose says, Hack, I need to know this sorcery.
Gothic Rose. Wonderful premiere. Very happy for you.
Yes,
That's
that was
Gothic
nice.
Rose.
I love the atmosphere in that premiere. It was very atmospheric. I loved it. And her voice. Oh, and you're acting a great job tonight, GR. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. If you haven't seen the video yet, go look at
Make sure you see
her
it after the stream.
Yes, after the stream. Go look at her most recent upload. It was really cool. I loved it. My favorite one so far.
Okay, where's Philia at?
I don't know,
Get
but she'll
her
be here
on.
shortly. Knowing
She said
Philia,
okay.
She's probably getting all dolled up from him.
Oh boy. They've got a wife in the...
No, I know, man, but fans, that's how it is. It's just,
No,
my baby.
She can't look pretty.
Yeah, she doesn't like to. Let me see here. Christina and Son, you're going
That's
to.
fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Show
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Show it.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is. Let me show it real quick. I don't know what
I
happened.
don't know.
It says, tell me the hack because I hate these new ones. They keep kicking me off my life. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we'll talk
DM us
later.
on Twitter.
Yeah,
That would be the
DM
best
us
thing
on
to do.
either Twitter or Facebook. Either one is fine.
Yep.
And we will get the notification. I get notifications faster on Facebook than I do on Twitter because I actually have to go and look on the computer and go look on Twitter. But in my on my cell phone, the Facebook ones, I have it automatically set because for some reason the Facebook app is just easier on my phone than the Twitter one. So yeah.
Sorry, but Philia says it won't let her join. Oh, darn.
Okay, let me copy this and do this again because
Okay, one more time for Philia because I think it would be pretty cool for for Mim to get to say hi to a fan.
No,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? Other than people,
I think it would be too. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it would be great for an experience. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see now. This might be better. I just sent you a fresh
Even though
link.
You sent it to me again.
Even though.
Oh, damn it.
You sent it to me again.
Sorry.
Thank you for that. But you know something? By just speaking with the two of us, you have already spoken to two fans.
Mm-hmm.
So this will make it third.
Oh, thank you.
Let's try it now. I think what it is that you can't have any more than 2 or something guests, like a certain amount of guests while you're live streaming or something like that. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. I mean, even if we have to do it through an alternate account, we're going to do it.
Well, we are trying. We are trying.
There, I think that's Philia.
Yes.
There,
Gotta get rid of that. Nope. There we go. Sorry. I just got out of the
Hi,
shower and
Philia.
I'm sitting here in a towel. Hi. Had to get rid of that video. I'm doing really good. Wow. Now I get to fangirl like Cece does. Actually, I love your stuff. I listen to you all the time. You're on my regular rotation
Oh, I thank you.
of
Thank you.
people that I listen to. And I think it would be awesome if you could collab with Corpse Husband.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be
That would be
up on
my
my dream
dream
one there.
That
Yeah.
would be like the top of the dream there, just to listen to. That would definitely be like ear sex. No,
Boy, you got me
I'm
blushing. I'm
not
glad there's no camera here.
weird. I'm not weird. I'm really not.
No,
But the other girls in chat know what I mean. And I'm sure Miss S knows what I mean too.
I hear echo. You heard? I hear echo.
Are we
Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay. So yeah.
it's not me. I'm not.
Who's
Not in there.
listening? Who's listening?
To the stream.
Somebody's listening to the stream.
Somebody's listening
to the stream.
Mm-mm.
There's a delay. There's
Double
a delay.
check.
What?
Yeah,
the-
I've got it paused.
Hold on. That's so strange. How about now? Still, dang it.
Still.
Oh, this is not going well.
Maybe
Maybe if you can't fix it, we're gonna have to.
if you can't fix it, we're gonna have
call
to.
back another
If you
time.
guys can't fix it, I'll jump off. Yeah,
Hold on,
absolutely.
give us a second.
Hold on, give
Filia.
us a second, Filia.
Okay.
That's so strange.
Okay, it's gone. Oh no, it's back. Darn it.
This is so weird. What the hell? Let me see something. Hello.
The only one. Oh.
Go. Okay. Yeah, somebody's definitely listening. Somebody's listening. Yeah, somebody's. There's playback. There's your devices. Because I muted my mic. From you guys, but not from the chat. And it didn't play back. I'm gonna do it again now. Testing. 1, 2, 3. See, nothing. I hear nothing back, and I think that's because one of them, is creating a thing. Somebody's listening. Hello. See?
Hello.
That's so strange.
Hello.
Okay, it's not me because I don't even have YouTube open anymore.
Let
Yeah, I totally closed out YouTube as well.
Filia.
And you know
Okay.
what?
Well, I'll bounce
You know
then
what?
No,
and let you guys.
Hold on.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when Filia talks, there's no echo. When you talk, there's an echo. Try it, Filia.
I don't want to have to leave.
I closed out YouTube on my phone.
Yeah, so did I.
So strange.
I'm not sure.
All right, tell you what, Filia. Jump out, then jump back in. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
Good night, Charles Appalachian.
Good night.
Thank you for dropping in.
Christina says she likes hearing it in double.
That's
Hello?
trippy.
Testing? Can you hear us, Mem? Still?
Okay.
Okay, the
Yeah, I can
echo's
hear you.
gone. Let's try Filia doing it again, jumping right back in, because sometimes things need to be reset. Sometimes it's just a matter of reloading something, you know? But Christina says, I like hearing it in double.
Okay.
See, yeah,
I'm
it's
back.
yours,
How's that?
CCG. I don't know.
No, Filia.
I mean, sorry, Filia.
Filia.
Yeah,
It's okay. We're
whatever
interchangeable
device
at
you're
this point.
using.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm on my phone, but it's okay.
Hey,
I will bounce. I just
No.
wanted to say hi.
Filia,
Monsters in my
I'll tell
mind.
you what. Me and Mysterio are gonna stay shut for
Yeah.
5 minutes, and you
Yeah.
can have 5 minutes with you and Mim. How about
Yes,
that?
you guys
Do that.
carry the show for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Talk to
Okay.
him.
Yes.
Okay. So I saw that someone had asked, are you still serving? Are you still active?
Oh no. I've been out for almost 16 years now.
Oh, wow.
I've been out for quite a while. Yeah.
But your wife is active.
Yeah.
Thank you for
my
your
wife is
service and
Oh
for
yeah.
her service. That's an awesome thing.
Yeah.
Do you think your experiences have helped you in your narration style?
My military experiences, or
Yeah, your military experiences, the weird stuff that happens.
no, I don't. Actually, I don't think so. If anything, it's helped me in my professionalism when I make a video. You know, the standards I set for myself when making a video. You know, I try to make them as best as I can, and I think that I got from the Army, just doing things to a certain standard and holding myself to it.
Okay.
So yeah.
That makes sense. Cool. Let's see. I didn't hear the very first part of the interview because I was still moving, so I don't want to ask any duplicate questions. Let's see. We know who your dream list is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
And I
any
guess-
advice for any? Do you have any advice for any new content creators and new narrators?
Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Always try to learn, improve, watch tutorials if you can, or ask around. When you network, always ask questions, and you'll get better. Just practice, practice. Keep going.
Okay. Now, what is your favorite mic to use?
Well, there's only one mic I've used, so
okay,
which is the Blue Snowball. That's the only one I've used.
Okay. Well, it seems to be working really well for you.
Oh, thanks. At some point, I would like to upgrade. I don't know. There's so many, and every narrator has a different mic, and they swear theirs is the best. So
right,
I'll just have to try them out.
Okay. And do you edit on Audacity, or do you use a different program when you're editing?
Yep, I use Audacity for my vocals, and I use Film Express for my videos.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I had a really low budget starting up, so everything I have is pretty much, at least the software was free.
Yeah.
And that also explains why the Blue Snowball. It was,
right.
From what I was reading, the cheapest, best quality you could get. It's pretty much the entry level.
It's like $50 at Walmart.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I want some of that.
Oh, yeah, same here.
That's not fair. Well, that's awesome. So, who do you think, as far as creators and narrators, inspired you the most?
Well, let's see. The one that inspired me the most to get on to narrate was Otis Gyrie. He was the first one I came to. He was the first one I listened to, and I liked the way he was telling stories. So, as far as other narrators, would also be was it Mr. Creepypasta? I liked him. So, those are probably the two biggest ones that actually was like, I want to do what they're doing. Were probably those two. As far as like inspire like my writing and stuff, Alfred Hitchcock is probably one of the biggest inspirations. I love the suspense. I'm not much of a gore and hack and slash kind of horror guy. I like the suspense and
mess with your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if I could learn to write like that, that's how I'd like to write. It'd be more that way. And of course, Stephen King. You can't talk horror without talking about Stephen King.
No, I've been a Stephen King fan since I was, oh my gosh, I think probably like 6th grade.
Yeah.
I read Salem's Lot, and then I read Carrie. I started young in the horror.
Yeah, because, same here.
I'm one of the older people in the horror family, in our little family here. So I've been reading Stephen King since not quite when he started, but within the first decade of him starting his work. So I think Stephen King has an awesome style too. But Otis Gyrie, it's funny that you mentioned him. His voice is so soothing, and it like lulls you in, and then he builds up to it, and you're like, oh dang, because it's like your favorite uncle is telling you a story, and then you get like this jump scare.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's just, you relax in with him, and everything's all peachy keen, and then boom. Yeah, Otis is one of my favorite people to listen to also, and people don't talk about him very much, actually. I rarely hear him mentioned. I think he. Go ahead.
Yeah, it might be because he's not like, I don't know how active he is on Twitter or in the horror community. Maybe he kind of just is off by himself, or I don't know what. Yeah, I've seen that too. I don't know what the deal is with him not being mentioned more often.
Yeah.
But
it's like a couple of sites use his stories, and then that's it. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely promote him because he's awesome. He needs to be more well known. And I think probably people do listen to him and they don't even realize it. You know, when they're listening to other people's channels that, and there's a couple of channels that have other narrators, and I can't, off the top of my mind, I can't think of one, but you know,
they're like a group that form a channel. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That. And you don't necessarily think about them being separate, but I think we should promote Otis Gyrie because he's fantastic. Yeah, maybe really you could collab with him. Oh my God, that would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. He's kind of a standalone guy, but he might do that. I don't know. I don't recall having heard him do a collab. Have you? Do you remember?
Not that I can think of, no. But I haven't listened to him in a while either. I've kind of fallen out, and right now what I listen to a lot is more of my peers, the people that I'm interacting with on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
They tend to be the ones I'm more actively listening to. And, you know, you're asking about inspirations. One guy who has kind of influenced my style and actually recently kind of I've been more gearing towards how he does it is Celestial Noir. I really liked his just, he has a very natural presentation to his narrations, and I liked it a lot. So I was just I'm gonna just kind of be natural, be me a little bit more.
Yeah, let it flow, let your own personality. I agree. He does have that very easy, it's like a natural storyteller kind of. Not that other people don't necessarily have that, but some people you can tell that this is almost a mechanical recording. Like, if that makes sense? Obviously, recordings are mechanical, but like they were very mechanical when they were reading.
Right, kind of
like
stiff.
They're not very stiff. They're not comfortable reading aloud, kind of thing. And Celestial Noir is.
And there's those who go more dramatic or try to change their voice to sound more creepy and stuff. But Celestial Noir, it was kind of, you know, the way I thought about it when I heard him was like, you know, Otis Gyrie is like listening to Uncle, and Celestial Noir is like listening to a friend. So I can see why I enjoy both of them, you know, since I enjoy Otis Gyrie, just kind of that, you know, Uncle telling a spooky story, and then Celestial Noir is just kind of relating an event that happened to you. And to me, that almost made it more believable because it sounds, you know, the way he talks about it, it's like, okay, he's really natural. Like, this actually did happen.
Yeah.
You know, he's not trying to be super spooky or anything. He's trying to make it sound like, despite whatever he's talking about, it really did happen to him.
Yeah. I agree. Sociopathic Pasta, speaking of people that have that intensity of voice, Sociopathic Pasta, he's got his new channel now, which is Cleaving Thought from Bone. And on Saturday afternoons, he does his premieres. Have you been listening to him lately? Or have you ever listened to him?
I've listened to a story or two of them, and just like with me being too busy to post content, I've been too busy I've just been on my feet, and it's been crazy with 4 kids, so I haven't had much time to sit down and listen to any YouTube stories, but I did listen to him before I got busy.
Oh, okay.
So I have heard a few of his stories.
Well, he's got a bunch of new ones, and he's got his whole Locust Lake thing.
Actually, I'm in one of those.
Are you?
I'm gonna be. Yeah, I don't know if it's posted yet or if it's going to be, but I did do a part in one of his. I think it's the next one coming up. I hope I'm allowed to say that. So, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. But yeah, I do have a part in one of them.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you need to catch up on the other ones.
I do. I need to catch up on a lot. I haven't been doing my own content, but there are some, you know, things that I had offered to do before I got too busy, and I'll pick up a part here or there just to keep kind of getting out there. But to put together a whole video, I haven't done, but I have done parts. I have a recurring part in Penny Tailsups, her Lily Madwhip. I do 2 people in there, so I've been recording for her whenever she needs me in the stories. And then the Locust Lake with Sociopathic Pasta. I did that.
She was in
Penny
her
was
most-
on Dezombified. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Miss Stereo.
Looks like I got rid of the echo somehow miraculously. Let's see.
Okay.
This takes
Oh,
it
good.
away.
Oh.
But yeah, go ahead, Philia.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Friday night we had Penny Tails Up and Auntie Creeps on our ladies'
Oh.
night here on Dezombified, and it was awesome. And she was talking about the Lily Mad Whip collection and stuff. And apparently, there's a lot more to come. And
Oh yeah.
that's very exciting. That's a good series. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
I
That's
played the
awesome.
principal and the angel Pasher in that one.
Oh,
So I was lucky enough to grab 2 parts in there.
oh, that's awesome. Lucky
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun for me too, because in those I do kind of change my voice to fit the character. I don't normally do that in my stories. I don't
Yeah.
do a lot of actual voice acting, but for those 2 I do, especially since I play 2. I
Mhm.
kind of have to, so that way people can differentiate between the 2 of them.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. I hope you get many more parts. I know the rest of us fans love hearing whatever you do, whether it's the
Thank you.
principal or the angel or your own work.
Awesome.
We just love hearing from all the creators. I think this format that Kenny D and Miss Stereo are doing is a great idea. Just having
Ooh.
the narrators and the creators come on and just talk. So
It's
the regular person gets a chance to go, hey.
It's absolutely amazing what these 2 have done, and I thank you
it
guys.
is.
I don't know if there's other people that do this, but you definitely seem to have found your niche, and you do it so well.
Oh,
And
They do.
thank you.
It's great.
Oh,
it's seriously,
appreciate it.
It's like being on a talk show with you 2, and it's just incredible. I
It
love
is. It is.
Oh my god.
They've had me on
Wow.
actually multiple times as a guest and as a call-in. I've had many stories of my own real experiences that I've shared with them. And you're right, it does feel like a talk show. Like you've got
Yeah.
other people on the couch, and everybody's just or
I
being
actually
like
feel
at
a
a
little bit-
barbecue.
I feel like a little bit of a celebrity being on here.
Oh god.
Well, you are a little bit of a
it's really cool.
celebrity.
Oh my
I'm
god.
getting there.
You are.
I'm getting
No,
there.
they can
You're
hear
getting
Thank
there.
I
Yeah.
got rid of the echo somehow. They said they feel like celebrity. Mountain in my mind says he feels like a celebrity being on here.
That's awesome. That's exactly what we want
Yep.
for each of our guests to feel like celebrities, man. Because you know what? Sometimes you need that in your life. Sometimes you need that
Yeah.
moment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you guys are just great
And-
for doing this.
Oh, thank
They
you
are.
so
Awesome.
much.
They were saying so many nice things about us, baby.
Oh, thanks, guys. You guys are great.
Because you guys are awesome.
Aw.
I'm just gonna let you know though, I got about 10 more minutes, and I do have to go.
Okay.
Okay.
fair enough.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to jump off
We'll have
and let them finish the interview with you. And thank you so much for talking with me. I appreciate it. And I'm an up and coming narrator. I have
Ooh, awesome.
actually, I'm going to spill the beans.
Yes.
I haven't told this to them yet.
You heard it here first.
Rainer, you heard it here first. Rainer,
Well, breaking
Tim?
news.
breaking news. Rainer led. I can't say his last name. Tim Durant. He's now going by Tim. He gave me
Okay.
permission to narrate some of his poems and stories.
Nice.
So he will be my first official narration when I get
Awesome.
my channel up.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
I would be-
Congratulations.
You know something?
Thank you. I mean,
I love to hear
that's
people.
serious permission.
I like when people get so happy and they share their happiness right here with us. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome.
And
Yeah, that
I
just
like to
happened
see-
in chat last night.
awesome. Awesome. I like to see all these people who have been fans for years getting in there and narrating. There's Dead Leaf Clover and now you.
Yeah.
And that's great. You guys are getting in there.
Whoa, who's Dead Leaf Clover? Sounds like somebody we have
Oh.
to meet.
Oh, I'm
Or at
trying to
least look
remember
up.
her Twitter name. I'm trying to remember it. I remember her. She just started. She's been a fan
Well,
for
you
a
know
while
what, Mim?
of
You
you
can
know all
hit
the
us up on
narrators.
Twitter and send us that link on Twitter in a DM, and we'll look into it for
All right.
sure. Thank you, Philia,
So
for
maybe
being
we could have
here.
her on as a guest.
Mhm.
You're very
That'd
welcome.
be great.
And I will talk to you guys soon tonight. Are we having an after party?
Yeah, baby.
All right. All
You know
right.
it
I'll
like
see
a
you in the after
poet.
party.
Awesome.
Monsters in my mind. Thank you for talking with me. I really
and
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
You're awesome.
Thank you. It's great to talk to you.
Good luck with your
You're
future
awesome.
endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye,
And
guys.
good luck with yours too. Yep.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Trying to find
I
it.
I really do like that. I like that. I like to see some of our guests speaking with the audience directly. I don't know. It just makes me feel so good and connected.
Yeah.
And it's cozy. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yes. You know? That's awesome.
I have a mouth.
Emily Rose.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Who's Emily? Oh,
Sorry, Deadleaf
Emily.
Clover.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stranger Stories.
Yeah, she started up her narrations.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Stranger Stories. He said he loved that. That was great.
Stranger Stories is in his house. His
Oh,
house,
Stranger.
His house.
Mm-hmm. And you know who else?
Frank
Hey,
the
strangers.
Tank is in his house. His house. His house. Nice. Puerto Rican showcasing Jose, can you see? Is in his house. His house. His house.
That's awesome.
Oh wow. Yeah, so I just looked at Deadleaf Clover's YouTube.
Girl, isn't it his house? His house. His house.
Okay, thank you for sending that. Jose, why am I saying Jose? Thank you for saying that, Mim. I will look into Twitter right now.
Yeah, and she is blowing up. Wow. Last I saw, which was like a week ago, she had 100 subs and she's up to 500. 537. So
Wow.
So
she's
now
doing
would be
great.
the best time to have her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way
There you
we
go, I sent you
don't
the
miss
link.
her. If she gets too
Nice.
big, we may not be able to get in contact with her, you know? So why wait for tomorrow? Well, you can do today. So today after the after party, we're going to sit down, watch a couple of her videos, and reach out.
Sounds good. And how could anybody be too big for you guys?
I don't know what you mean.
on.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, that's what Mysterio was saying. Get them before they're too big. And I'm wondering how Lady Mysterio said get them before they're too big, and
Yeah.
I'm wondering how would anybody be too big for you guys?
We don't even have a doubt.
Well, you know something? We're just a little hole in the wall kind of channel.
Yeah. Yeah, we're a hole in the wall. Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I think you guys, especially with this format, it's gonna get there. You guys are definitely gonna get there.
Thank you, brother.
Aw, from your mouth to God's ears.
Amen.
All right, but with that, I think I heard some knocking on my door. It's probably time for me to sign off.
Well, thank you so much.
So,
Yeah, that was great.
oh, thank
It
you.
was
It's been a
great.
pleasure. It's been a joy.
I've been
You guys are
waiting
awesome.
for this for such a long time.
Yeah.
So thanks.
No,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
Thank
was
you
telling
so
everybody. I was telling
much.
all my.
Oh, go
I was
ahead.
telling my kids I'm gonna be on a talk show. So
I hope they're
they're all
watching.
excited.
Big ups to the kids of Monsters in My Mind. You guys keep him going. Keep your dad going. Lift up his spirits. And keep him, happy and love your dad and your mom.
Oh, they do.
Fantastic.
Oh, they're awesome kids. I'm not
I
complaining.
bet. We love you guys. Thank
All right.
you.
Well, thanks to everyone in the chat as well for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me on.
No problem.
All right,
Gotta do this again later.
I am going to.
Yeah, hey, and if you ever have a spare story, we're looking for audio to add to a collab. We definitely love to put you in the fray, my friend.
Yes.
Oh, I definitely. Once the kids go back to school, I'll have the house to myself for about 6 hours. I mean, I do work, but I work from home,
Right.
so I can kind of, be a little flexible.
Thank you.
So I'll have some time to get back into that.
All right.
All
Thank you,
right.
brother.
Okay, we'll let you go then. Go.
All right.
Do the
Have
dad
a good
thing.
night.
Good night.
All right, you too. Have a good night. Thanks again.
Our pleasure. Well, that was great. I think that was awesome. That was a good interview, is my opinion anyway.
Oh yeah, it was definitely for sure.
I have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Hey.
awesome. That was Monsters in My Mind, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Just threw the link up to his channel there. Check him out if you haven't. And thank you for coming. Go ahead, baby guys.
Awesome. I want Hank Hill to call. Hank Hill, if you're out there, you ain't right.
Yes, eventually we
you
need
what.
to. Yeah, we need to get him on the show. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. You know,
with a fake with a Hank Hill, come on here and tell us a scary story.
Oh, that'll be great. Hey, Hank, let us know in the chat, okay, if you want to call in, and then we'll throw the number up there. You know,
Timey Lives is in his house.
She's been here a while. Oh, that is so sweet. She has a new puppy, so she's putting the new puppy to bed right now. Calls her baby for terms of endearment, but her name is Trixie. Yeah, and she calls her baby as well.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. I love puppies. They're
Hey,
so
let's play
cute.
that Mighty Might thing right quick again. You know, we need a little break. Stretch our legs. Play Mighty Might. Play the Bathsheba poem again.
Okay.
Why not?
all
Let's
right.
do it.
Why not? You know, for those who missed it in the beginning,
Yeah.
we played an audio sent in to us by Mighty Might.
Call your loved ones in.
And let me see. Yeah, so we played that, and we played a beautiful short story / poem
Yeah.
sent in to us by Bathsheba. Maybe we'll just play it again now.
One more time.
Yeah, because it was great. So here we go.
Hello, Dezombified. This is Mighty Might. I found your show a few days ago through CCG's server, and I love everything about it. I love the show. I love the people involved, and just generally everything about it. The kindness, everything. What I would like to see more, if at all possible, possibly some more mini games like the Hangman. But otherwise, keep it up. You'll have my support for a long time. Thank you.
A heart black as night has been scarred from holding a beautiful soul, incapable of knowing how to sustain such a prized possession. Still, even the cursed craves a glimpse of hope to keep a creation of such magnitude for themselves. Crouching on its twisted perch, crimson eyes scanning the vast wasteland, it catches a flash of fluttering color. As cold as its thoughts may be, this dancing brilliance of the butterfly fills the demon with a lust to nurture its existence. With a hobble and a leap, the demon hides behind the black roses and waits. Flaunting its frail wings to the rhythm of the demon's heartbeat, the butterfly settles on the velvet petals that bloom before the hidden eyes. A wide rose-tainted claw unfolds slowly before the butterfly as a deceitful offering. Since manipulation is the only source that feeds the demon's veins, it doesn't think twice about snatching up something so precious for itself. The spellbound demon insists on deceiving itself to believing it is possible to unite with this masterpiece, despite its own hideous appearance. Just as it wished, the butterfly glides into the open palm. A faint grin rises on the demon's narrow, weather-beaten face. Flush with ecstasy, it can barely contain this new feeling and staggers to keep its ground. The demon sits down gently and tickles the butterfly's wings. A great calm fills the demon's thoughts. It has finally found what he perceives to be true love. Just as existence couldn't become any sweeter, the demon feels a soft flutter brushing its claw. The butterfly ascends onto the top and lifts off into a gentle breeze. The demon, stunned by this action, jumps to its feet and catches the butterfly in flight. The demon's heart pounds ramped in its ears, for the sudden absence of this butterfly had caused an agonizing pain surge through his soul. This is the demon's butterfly, and it belongs to no other. The more the demon thought about losing his precious butterfly, the more its grip tightened. At once, the flutters on its skin disappeared. The demon opened its claw and looked at its precious treasure. The beautiful, brightly colored wings that once spread about were now withered, and the colors faded together in a mournful gray hue. The demon, surprised, picked up the butterfly by the wings. Out of panic, the demon's frantic fingers lose their gentleness and accidentally pull the wings out of the butterfly. A sudden feeling of agony fills the demon as it realizes its own selfishness has destroyed the only thing it had ever loved. In tearful rage, it attempts to piece together its beautiful butterfly with no relief. The demon drops the lifeless parts onto the cold stone below. Defeated by its own being, it leaps onto its twisted perch and hangs its head in shameful disgust. Paralyzed in its pain, its claws clamp deeply into each other as they return to stone. His eyes of fire fade once again into the dreary shadows of the night.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoy those. First it was Mighty Might's message, and then it was Bansheba's poem. I see a lot of love for both in the chat, and I love that, so thank you guys for showing them so much love. Yes, Lewis Witt, call us. Baby, put that number on the screen.
Wait, so I put the number on the screen because I gotta switch to it.
What? Okay, give us a second. I want to give a quick roll call. There was someone that had a shout out right quick. Who was it? Who was it? Oh my god.
Well, I need to get the number first.
Okay, hold on. Oh, Space Oddity Kayla. She's in the his house. What is up? Thank you, Space Oddity Kayla. Okay.
Fourth or fifth one up.
Here. Okay.
I'll
catch any other shout outs later on if I missed anything. Nina Love is in the his house. Yeah,
I'm looking for the page for the number right now.
Cool.
So I have to still sign in to the server.
Yes.
Of the calling website that we use for our phone calls. So if you just give us a second, Lewis, it'll be great. Let's see here. And if not, if something happens and we can't get to you there, we will send you a Google Hangouts link also if you can. But first, we're going to try the phone call, you know?
Why not? Why not?
Okie dokie.
Okay, so put the number on the screen, baby.
Yes, I'm going to put the number on the screen right now. Let's see. Let me find it first. Oh, here it goes. Here goes that number on the screen. Right now, you can call us.
787165389, Louis. Give us that call. Come on, Hank Hill. Where are you? It's so funny.
Yes, we definitely want to hear from you. And for those who don't know, we calling him Hank Hill because he sounds like Hank Hill. I swear his voice, he's a Ted Ranger. At first, I thought he was faking it. But then when I realized everybody told me, no, that's his voice, I was like, holy crap, we love it. We absolutely love it. I said, we have to get Hank Hill to come on the show. Oh,
who's calling my damn house?
Woo-hoo. Hello, thank you for calling Stereo Dread. Who are we having the pleasure of talking to right now?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Stereo Dread. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hang up, Bobby.
That is awesome.
So may I ask you, sir, where are you calling from, sir?
Well, right now I'm in Alabama, but I'm actually on the road. Like I say, I'm a truck driver, so I drive throughout the night.
Did you ever, how do you feel about charcoal?
Oh, I hate charcoal.
Why is that?
Only propane and propane accessories.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It's our secret. It's our secret. I actually like charcoal.
Oh, you're too much, Hank Hill. Is that your name?
Oh man, that is
What's
funny. I like charcoal. I don't know, I'm partial to charcoal myself. I love a charcoal grill, man. It's so old school. It's a taste, man. It just tastes so good.
So what are you doing on the road, sir?
I gotta make a delivery. Like I say, I drive trucks, so I deliver to Target stores around the area. Right now, I'm actually headed to Pensacola, Florida.
Ooh, wow. That sounds cool. You get to spend any time there, like at least a day, before you have to go driving back?
Well, for me, they pretty much let us take time whenever we want, but to keep making money, I keep the wheels moving as much as possible. So when I get down here to the store, I'll spend probably about maybe an hour at the store, and then I'll be gone again.
Awesome. So what did you think about our guest, Monsters in My Mind?
Oh, that was awesome. I enjoyed listening to that one.
Oh, thank you. He is a cool guy. We love it. Hey, what did you think about that beautiful message that Mighty Mike sent us and Bathsheba's poem? I loved it. I had a lot of fun doing it.
I'm sorry, I'm losing the call. What was that?
Oh yeah, we just wanted to know what you thought about Mighty Mike's beautiful message, that touching message he sent us, as well as Bathsheba's story.
Oh, that was a great message.
And what about Bathsheba's story? You know, that beautiful poem she wrote?
Oh yeah, I like that.
That is awesome. So tell me, are you married, sir?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Do you have any children?
No children.
So, do you have any pets?
Yes, I got a pit bull named Abby that was a rescue, and we also have a cat that was a rescue that we got at the same time.
Oh, isn't that so sweet?
I'm surprised you didn't name any of them Ladybird.
Good one, Miss Stereo.
That would have been great. You could have named the cat Bobby. Dang it, Bobby! Oh man,
fantastic.
How often do you get on the phone or in real life? How often do you get people having you say lines from that show? Lewis?
Well, like I say, I just recently started, so I mean, it's I'm new to pretty much everything on there. I'm new to to pretty much all of it, really. I mean, I've listened to a lot of the stories, you know, over time and everything, and but I've never really got on and really started talking to anybody.
Well, you know, if there's a contest for impressions, I suggest you join, my friend.
Definitely.
But I did just want to say, too, that I do have a lot of real life stories that I seem like I'm a paranormal magnet, I guess, because, I mean, I've had all kinds of crazy stuff happen to me since I was born, even the day I was born.
Oh, this
there was
is
all
gonna
kinds
be...
of stuff going on. So.
Okay, so we're gonna put the scene. Would you like for us to mute our mics and you can say a scary story? Okay, you can start.
I think he's thinking.
Okay.
Well, we did change the scenery to the story. Are you hearing us? Uh-oh, I think
I'm sorry,
okay.
the phone's breaking up again.
It's okay.
Okay. Gotcha. So we heard you again. Do you?
Okay, I guess I could start off with a small one.
Okay.
Because I know that time's running pretty late tonight. But I'll start off with the birth story. On the day that I was born, I actually had 666 was in the back of my neck, and that was actually my birthmark. And the day that my parents took me home from the hospital, my mom actually held me out the passenger side window and was going to let me go because I told her in a deep man's voice that I was going to kill her. Of course, none of that ever happened, but yeah, that's one of my stories right there. That happened pretty much as soon as I was born. So.
Wait. Do you really have the birthmark? For real?
Yes, I had that birthmark on the back of my neck.
Oh, hell no. Not for nothing, buddy, but you know, if you could just send us a picture of that on Discord, because that's a bit fantastical and I have to see that. Like, I really do. For real.
I think we lost the call.
Wait.
The call dropped.
No.
Yeah. You still there?
No, he's not.
Well, thanks for calling in anyway. That was awesome. Okay. Mighty Mike, we're waiting for you, bro.
That was weird.
Give us a call at 978-716-5389.
No, I don't know if he just pranked us or if I'm too high or
Whoa, I don't know what you're talking about.
That really just happened. Like,
crazy person.
Oh, okay. He said he lost the call. That's what he says. Hey, buddy. Well, you know, you're welcome to call back if you want to. The number's right there on the screen. I mean, no, but... Oh, okay. Looks like
who's calling my damn house?
Probably him again. Hello.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. No. That was
You're leaving people in suspense, man.
Yeah, man. You left me in suspense. That's for sure. I thought, okay, I don't know if I'm getting pranked or I don't know what's going on, but I mean, you can understand that we want to see that, right?
What's that?
A picture of that birthmark. Like, we want to see that because that's kind of wow, you know.
Well, that's the crazy thing. As I got older, the birthmark went away, so I don't have it anymore. But I did have it when I was born, and I know it sounds funny not having the proof, but I did have that birthmark.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
snap. Are there any pictures of you as a little one with it?
Man.
I don't have much. My mom has lost a lot of the pictures
In a fire,
of all of us kids
right?
when
In a
we
fire?
were growing up.
In a fire.
We've had a house fire. We've
Oh,
had
there you go.
where they would rent storage units and they would lose the storage and stuff like that. So I mean, I've had a pretty tough life growing up too, and I mean, I'm in a pretty good position now where I'm happy with it. But I've went through a lot of struggles growing up also.
I see. And
Stranger Stories wants to know what's the birthmark of?
666,
No,
like the
Birthmark
omen.
was three sixes in a circle.
There you go, Stranger Stories.
I mean, how does that go away?
It faded away.
I mean, you think he's stretched out, or,
No, I
or
think
maybe
that-
it was just Matrixing. People thought that's what they
Or
saw.
hear me out.
Well, I do have a theory on it, but I don't have anything to back it up.
Mhm.
When I was young, there was a couple other kids in our neighborhood,
Mhm.
and when I told them about the birthmark,
Mhm.
they actually did some sort of seance thing with me in the bedroom and said that they were going to clear that off of me. And ever since that happened, the birthmark has not been there anymore. So I don't really know if that had anything to do with it or not, but I mean, it was a crazy ritual that they did. They laid me down on their bed, put candles all around me, and were saying all kinds of weird stuff. And
Oh boy.
I don't know, but later on, after a while, the
Yes.
birthmark faded away. So
Oh my.
Well,
How intense is that?
that is intense.
Holy
Jose says that it became
I heard
absorbed.
that? Yo, you heard that?
Man, I don't know what. I'm just like a little blistered right now. So, I don't know how to react because you gotta admit, Hank, you know that people will. How do people react when you tell them that? That's what. No, I'm sorry, but we're a little, woo.
No, they do
So,
this.
you
They
know.
say this.
Yeah, they put. I mean,
well,
seriously.
it's not like
Right?
it's not like I just walk around saying, "Oh, hey, guess what? This is my life," But yeah, I mean, I tell mainly my close friends and all, and some of them give me the crazy eyes and all, and some of them are like, "Well, wow, that's really weird to hear." But I mean, yeah, it's not like I just go around telling everybody what kind of life I've had though.
Is your pit bull actually a hound from hell?
She might be. Sometimes she acts like it.
Ladybird. I just keep thinking Ladybird in my head every time I hear that you have a dog or somebody mentions the dog. I just picture Ladybird. Mandy,
my
I'm
pet's
sorry.
Real lovable, sweet dog.
Mm-hmm. So Mandy asks, "Who's talking now?" Well, Mandy, that's Lewis from the chat. Lewis Witt. He just, he was calling in and telling us some stuff about himself, and yes, he does sound a lot like Hank Hill. He's a regular viewer of ours. He's awesome, very new to the zombie horde, and he's telling us about, what things are like as a truck driver. Also, that he was apparently born with the 666 in the back of his neck, but it outgrew as he grew older.
No, it was a seance or some sort of
there was
ritual.
some sort of weird ritual and some seance and this involved, and you can look back at the show. But eventually it disappeared. So listen, Lewis, I want to know, you gotta could you tell us like maybe something that you may have experienced on the road about anything
while trucking?
Yeah, any weird stories?
Well, there's only one that I really have while I was trucking. And it was actually while I was on this Target account. I was on this account before and I left, and then I came back with it's a different company that's doing it now from the one that I was with before. But I was talking to another truck driver on the phone, and they were talking about this particular store that I went to that night and how all the other drivers would say that it was haunted. And I always felt like I had sort of an extra sense to know when, you know, there's bad things around and when there's not. I just have a feeling. And I never had that feeling about this store. So while I was on the phone with them, I was, you know, making little comments and jokes saying, well, I don't see how they could say that this store is haunted. I've never had a bad feeling around here or any of that. And about that time, I walked around and inspected my trailer, and I opened the door, and the trailer was empty. I closed it, walked back around to the front of my truck, and one of the claims that drivers had is that they would hear, like, rocks being thrown or something. While I was on the phone with him, no lie, it sounded like somebody threw a rock from the back of the trailer, and it rolled all the way to the front of the trailer. And I said, okay, that's it. I'm sorry I've offended you. I'm not going to talk about you again, and we're getting out of here.
Wow. That is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here first. The very first ever real-life interview with Hank Hill. And he told a scary story, an original, true-life, trucking, scary story.
Thank you for
here
sharing
on
that.
Dezombified.
That was awesome.
That
Sir.
is YouTube gold right there. This should go viral. This live stream should go viral. Because we got Hank Hill telling a scary story. IRL. Dude, that's dope. That was dope. You know.
I do have one more announcement. Maybe it's a little too soon. I don't know. But after y'all had Penny on for the ladies' night, I've actually got in touch with her.
With who?
And she's thinking about with Penny.
What? Peggy?
Penny Tailsup.
You said Peggy?
No.
No, with Penny.
Okay, what happened?
Okay, ever since y'all's ladies' night,
Right.
I got in touch with Penny. And she is thinking about naming me in one of her upcoming stories that she's going to do. And there is a possibility that I might actually have a part in that story
great.
as well.
Congratulations, bro. Awesome.
And I've never done anything like that before, so it's going to be a first time for me ever.
That's fantastic. But listen, I would appreciate it if you considered writing one for us, because we're trying to get people to send us audio so we could put it into a large collaboration video. So
now I have a really good science fiction story that I've been working on, and like I said, I don't really write too much, and I don't have the YouTube channel or anything, but I've got one story that I think would be really, really crazy.
Ooh, sounds awesome.
Yes, please send it to us at dezombified@yahoo.com. Please do it in audio. Please. Write it down if you have to. We'll clean it up. If you don't know how to do any of that, we'll clean it up for you and put it some good music and visuals. Just please send that to us. Audio or video, either one. Whatever you're more comfortable with.
Well, I would like to send one quick shout out to Promethean Dude. He is actually a real life best friend of mine that we met while truck driving and everything.
Nice.
So I've got a connection with him, and I know he's real good with that computer stuff. So. I think I'm probably one of the oldest ones out here. I'm like 40 years old, so I'm way before the whole computer era.
I hear that, but real quick, I got a roll call. Red Kryptonite is in the his house. Thank you, brother, for that raid and coming over here and raiding us. That is fantastic. Props to you. We have on the phone with us Louis Witt, who does an amazing impression of Hank Hill.
That's actually his real voice, though. That's what's
From
funny.
King of the Hill.
And also, welcome Tedman73.
As well, thank you. Tedman73 is in the his house. Awesome.
But I know that I haven't been doing this long, but are you through with your shout out? Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Hank Hill's in the his house. Now I'm done. Yes.
But yeah, I was just saying that ever since I've started listening to y'all, which hasn't been very long ago, that I've joined everything because I do like what y'all are doing. I do enjoy listening, and I especially enjoy the after parties as well, because that actually helps keep me awake when I'm driving, late at night and everything like I do.
And just so you know, first of all, thank you. We enjoyed talking to our subscribers, our Horde members. You guys are really part of the biggest reason why we do this. Sense of community, those who feel like they don't have a place, or those who have been displaced. Some people in recent couple of years have lost family members or what have you, and their own child in some cases, and even to politics. Some people have felt displaced because the ambient and the ambience is so just negative, and people just want to get away. They don't want to know who supports who or whatever. Sometimes people just want to go to a place where none of this negativity is mentioned, and for just one little moment in time, and for just one little while that you spend here, nobody is in either side of the political spectrum, and everybody is just friends and nice to each other, and we're just people again. That right there is golden, at least for me. I don't know if I speak for you, Kenny, but for me, this just means so much to me.
For sure, no doubt.
So much. That's why we say no religion, no politics.
It may sound a little sappy, but for me, just a couple days that I've been joined up and everything, I almost feel like I've known everybody all my life, and everybody's so friendly and everything. I mean, I like the atmosphere. I like being around everybody, and I may not talk too much or anything, but y'all have definitely hurt me when I spoke up.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, man. We love hearing these testimonies from our wonderful friends. So that's amazing.
That's gold right there. Like, you do more for us, honestly, than we do for you guys. You know why? Because it just feels so good to be loved and accepted for something that's part of who you are, whether it's scary stories or good times. We like both here. And what's wonderful is how we can just come together, and it's like no other world for that moment exists. The political world, the religious world, nothing exists other than people loving each other and supporting each other. Like that's just, these days, that's awesome. And I don't care who you voted for. I don't care. I just want you. You know what I mean? Like, I want my friends. And, it's just wonderful. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
We're just trying to bring out the best in each other.
I did just... Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I did just want to say that I noticed that Penny's actually on here now. So shout out to Penny, and hope I didn't say too much already.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you did just fine. Thank you. Yo, so you know what? Let's have our boy Mighty Mike call right quick. And Hank, we'll speak to you in the chat in the after party, bro. Thanks for calling in.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be in the after party, and thank y'all for having me on. And
oh yeah.
Maybe I'll be able to come on again when we have more time. Maybe
yes.
Maybe an interview or something later on.
All you need to do, bro, is do some audio and send it to us, and we'll have you in that collab, and then we could bring you on in the future, and you could talk about that experience. How was it for you?
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome.
All right.
That's amazing. So my brother Lewis Witt, everybody, give it up.
Good night.
Give it up for our brother Lewis Witt.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Awesome.
He's a good brother, man.
Damn,
Tell you that.
yeah, man.
So come on, Mighty Mike. Give us a ring-a-ling-ding-ding. It's 978-716-5389.
Yeah.
Let's do it, Mighty Mike.
That's right. That's right. You know, we like hearing from our friends. That was a great call.
Yeah.
That was a very good call. And you know what would be great? If Hank should decide to open up. Oh!
Who's calling my damn house?
Hello, hello. Thank you for calling Stereo Dread. Who are we having the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
To speak to a customer, please press 1.
Hey,
joking.
What's going on? How you been?
I'm a little sore considering what we had to do yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of exercise?
Heavy lifting.
Oh, boy.
And I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm. That is awesome. So, did you enjoy the conversation that we had with Monsters in My Mind earlier?
I didn't really pay too much attention. I was just off in the background.
Lurking. I get it.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. So, did you have
Mighty Mike is often lurker.
Did you have a good weekend, Mighty Mike?
It's a little better now. Like, we got new furniture.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, the message I sent in is a little out of date, but I believe at some point I got like promoted to Z-Horde captain, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what came to mind was, I am the captain now.
That is awesome.
That's cool. That's cool. No, yeah, we're happy that you're our Z-Horde captain. I mean, we also have a queen. That's Penny Tails Up. We have to give out, we have a dragon. We have a dragon. That's the Dustin. Yep. Okay, Dustin Femi's our dragon.
And the Eagle Scout captain, Mighty Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you forget it.
The Eagle Scout captain.
Eagle Scout captain, Mighty Mike, everybody. That's awesome. I love all you guys. You guys are amazing. You keep
thing about that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Thing about that is in the armed forces, as in Eagle Scout, you can automatically get a rank up. So, such as the Navy, like versus being a Seaman 1, you get to be a Seaman 2.
Oh.
Interesting.
That is interesting. So you're gonna be you moving up into part 2? You're gonna be the second rank?
going, just saying, going in general for Eagle Scouts, if you were to join the armed forces, you get an auto rank up.
Oh, that's cool. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta give a quick shout out, my friend, but unfortunately, we have some Mysterio. Look who's here. Pay attention. 13 past midnight.
13 past midnight.
13 past midnight.
13 past midnight.
We got 13 past midnight in the house. Author Steve Stockton. We are on the phone, sir, with Mighty Might. Say hello, Mighty Might.
Hello, 13.
Awesome.
And Kayla's in the house.
Oh, yeah. Space Oddity, Kayla. Yeah.
AKA Awkward Alien.
All right, if that's what you want, we'll say.
All right.
I mean, God. Oh my goodness. Oh man, we Spanish too, you know. So I guess I'll be the maid. Hey, no worries, no worries. That's funny. It's all in good, you know, all in good faith. We're all just having laughs here, you know. Remember that? Huh? Remember that when comedy was okay? Yeah, those days of, oh man. Let's bring him back.
Let's bring him back.
Bring him back. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see here.
Oh, my. Cloudy Vapes.
Welcome back, Cloudy. So, anything else you would like to say to the people, Mighty Might?
The people.
Yeah, fine. I just saw overgraded copies of the message. I'm not sure if you saw my message in the chat going, but the fact that you made it even extra special just for me, and that also hit.
Yes.
Right in the
Yes. Yes. That's what it's about, Mighty Might. Doing it for you, for you, for you. That's
Thank
awesome. That's payment right there. The joy that fills us, and the happiness that it brings us. It's overwhelming. So thank you so much for everybody for the kind words of encouragement, as well as all the sentiments of affection and love.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it so much. It means the world to us.
The fact that 646 people, you know, those are the numbers of our subscribers, think that we're worthy enough to listen to and subscribe to and watch our content. Yeah.
And Google Hangout. That's cool.
That's
man.
great, man.
Send emails and tweets. It's awesome. Appreciate everything y'all do. Penny Tails up. Isn't it his house? His house. His house.
Woo-hoo.
Oh man, she says these streams are always so wholesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We try.
We try.
I mean, the F sometimes drops you the bomb, but we try not to.
Sometimes we'd say and
Rare.
do crazy things in here.
Oh,
Woo!
something's going on.
Tedman 73.
Thank you, Tedman.
Just subscribe. Thank
Welcome
you
to
so
the
much.
Horde, buddy.
Welcome to the Horde.
The Z Horde. And hey, you know what, Mighty Might? I think he... Oh, okay. So, Mighty Might, we're going to let you go now because, you know what? We have a new Horde member. We got to play that song. Shouldn't we?
We're going to play the song. Thanks for calling in, Mighty Might.
All right, thank you.
Have a good night, brother.
Good night.
It's the any after party.
Okay. Let's play the anthem one time.
Yeah,
so
guys.
shake your zombie booties to this.
Hey, guys, for those who don't know, we do have an anthem for our what some people will call fan base. We call it our Z Horde because we family up in here. So we're going to play that for you right now so that you can check it out and know a little bit more about what you're getting into.
What you're getting into.
Let me mute this. This one goes out to all you Dezomba friends, the Z Horde. We want you to know just how much we love you.
Shout out to Philia Noctis, creepy clown girl, dark carnival got this. A local nightmare, it's so amazing. Puerto Rican Jose's entertaining. Dark waters, dog man is twisted. Nation 1994, really gifted. Dustin Flemings, stronger than the rock. Hellfire's out here making everything hot. Yeah, Braden 23 of fire is a G. We're kryptonites down, Kitty's family. Now there are times when we all need gore. Danny Martians in the house, never know what's in store. Mandy Mortem is legit and a queen. Gothic Rose enchanting, she's on the scene. 13 past midnight, things that go bump in the night. Gory B, horror addicts are out of sight. Big ups to the late horror show. Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, here we go. And you know we gotta keep them dice rolling. MD Who Entertainment, she's been chosen. Give it up for the evil outcast. Swedish mom is dope, yo, you know she got class. So if you get bad vibes from storytelling, then these monsters in my mind will leave you yelling. You see, we all about hearing stranger stories on the creeps. So sweet, she really got love for me. Penny tails up, narrating for the win. Queenie Tade amazing, but real dark and grim. Dementor centaurs, flickathon, swamp dwellers. Scolded 22, they be our fellas. Anime Atome, time he lives. A fantastic panic deep, paranormal history, great graphics. What's up, Willis Greedy? I meant CP. I'm gonna guess so bent with nefarious TV. Slumberies are the morbid. Cap 7, truly salmon. And we can never forget about Karen. 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 Hey everybody, you know something, we do have mugs for sale at Teespring. These mugs are high-tech, state-of-the-art drinking receptacles. Also, you can store things in them. You could put yourself a baby turtle in a mug. You could put a whole bunch of nickels, dimes, and quarters in a mug. You could have some, you know, some coffee, tea, alcohol, water. Like, yo, you can have anything in a mug. So don't forget, you could put, you could chop up some hot dogs and make yourself some dinner macaroni and cheese and eat it out of a mug. Some macaroni and cheese with diced hot dogs out of a mug. It's just yummy. So delicious. Nice. Hey, we're back. Thanks for tuning in and being with Stereo Dread. So, we're thinking we're gonna tell you a couple of freaky news stories right quick. But first, let's remind you that tomorrow, we're gonna have, hopefully, fingers crossed, Night Terror, who's also now, he's doing coding for video games. So that's gonna be an interesting conversation. Wednesday, the late horror show. Thursday, we're gonna have Timothy Rayner Duran Lewington, author, YouTuber. Friday, Paul de Blasi III, during the day and at night, Nightmare Files. So don't forget, we have a jam-packed week. Share this with your friends and family on Twitter, even co-workers. Thank you. Now let's get into our first weird and crazy story. So tourists are going gaga for Japanese museum dedicated to poop. Visitor to Yokohama Unko Museum go home with a crappy souvenir. Brightly colored fake poo. 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 Oh boy.
I guess it's we know now what their favorite emoji is. That's for sure.
I'm thinking of that movie, Tales from the Hood. Where's my shit? You're gonna get your shit. Yo, when are we gonna get that shit?
Shiznit.
Oh, you gonna get that shit,
Shiznit.
boy. You gonna get it. And the Japanese people are surely getting a lot of that shit. They're getting
Look at that confetti and everything. That's awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's a gallery.
Look, dog poop signs from across the world. Look at that. He's like, yo,
Man.
pick that up, G. Don't leave a stinky on the sidewalk, sir. They're gonna clone my DNA from that poop. I don't know what this one says. Just collect your pest waste in plastic bags and dispose them in the garbage bins provided. Kindly comply with the above to avoid being fined. Sure, no doubt. What's the next one? Okay, allowing your dog to foul footways is an offense. The district council is prepared to prosecute offenders. Be gone. That's like, okay, that's graphic. Keep it simple. No words. Just the image. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, look at this one.
Denmark.
He's like, I did a naughty thing over there. Hun did you? Okay. Where's
That's
the poop?
Japan.
I don't know why
I
he's
don't know
eating
what
the
it's
poop.
saying. No,
The
it
dog
looks
is
like a
eating it.
bone.
Oh, that's lame. There you go. That's what you do with a poop.
Yep.
She caught a poke poop. she caught a freaking a poke poop. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Green, yellow, the ones with corn in it. If your dog poops, you scoop.
That's right, man. Come on,
Public
man.
service announcement. If you think picking up dog poop is unpleasant, try drinking it. Whoa,
Okay,
dude,
gross.
back up. What you thinking, man? Attention at owners. Picking up your pet's waste is your responsibility.
That's right.
Okay.
Be responsible. Pick up your poop.
Oh boy, that's a wanker. Poor bugger. Crikey. That looks like that hurts. A circle came out.
It's perfect circle.
Perfect circle.
Isn't it like whose poop is a perfect
He got
circle?
skills.
Like maybe rabbits. That kind of looks like a
But
rabbit.
that happens all day, every day in Sonoma County. Apparently, if you go to Sonoma County, prepare to see dogs pooping perfect circular.
You know what?
shapes.
You know what's funny?
What?
That they have a no doggy poop allowed type of emoji, but yet
Yeah.
people can poop in the street.
That's because in California,
Legally,
look,
everything's
you know why?
backwards.
Because in California, that's where all the pretty people are. So they taught their dogs to poop in perfect circles. It's more acceptable socially. Kids at play, keep poop away. A public service announcement from YT, channel 52. Okay, what's next? No! There's no poop. He's holding it. he's holding it.
That's a good dog.
Good dog. The tail is sketchy, but that's for another conversation. I don't even want to get into that.
Stupid.
You better see the doctor if you got a tail like that, I tell you.
Tell you what.
All discolored like that.
I don't know what happened.
It doesn't matter. Let's go to the next story.
Wait, let me
Hurry
just reload that,
Why?
maybe.
That's it. That's the last
okay,
one.
that was it.
Yeah.
Well, it says.
No,
13
there's
out
one
of
more
14.
over there.
See that?
Yeah.
Let's see again. And we
it's
see
empty.
nothing.
Okay. That's a sign.
Okay, let's just move on to the next story.
Exactly. Orange seagull is actually covered in curry powder. Excuse me. Veterinary workers at a UK wildlife hospital said that the bird was healthy but had a very pungent smell. Hey, Miss Thuria, why don't you read this one?
Okay. Hold on a second.
Do it.
It says a seagull was found last week covered in curry powder, and aren't you wondering how it happened?
What a joke. Aren't you wondering? What a pun.
It says. Okay, so the employees at an animal wildlife hospital were at the seagull was taken after it was found alongside a highway near Buckinghamshire, UK. Say that 3 times
No,
fast.
Buckinghamshire, UK.
Okay, see, I didn't even say it right.
That's all right.
It seems the brightly colored bird somehow got doused in turmeric and was unable to fly as a result. The bird was taken to nearby Tiddlywinkle's Wildlife Hospital. Tiddlywinkles. Say that 3 times fast.
Okay, Tiddlywinkles.
Where veterinary workers gave the seagull a bath and a name, Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, paisa, bada bing, bada boom.
In honor of Vindaloo Curry, according to CNN.
He's a made bird.
Turns out that Vinny was healthy despite having an odor that vets described as pungent.
Oh boy, stinky. He's a stinky boy.
Poor guy. Vinny has since been released back to the wild, according to a post on the hospital's Facebook page. So let's see here. This isn't the first time a bird had been found covered in curry.
Wow. That's
A
thing?
In 2016, whales fell into a pot of tikka masala and ended up looking like a sunburned rubber chicken until vets scrubbed the bird clean, and according to CBS News. That was really funny.
I've seen it all now.
Tell
Birds
you what,
covered in
I know
curry.
I have. Oh, that is hilarious.
It happens in the UK. Get over it.
Holy crap, look at that curry. Look at that.
Hey, get over it already.
That is
It's
funny.
a thing in the UK.
Oh my god, that's
Stop
hilarious.
covering birds in turmeric, UK. That's just wild.
Yeah, that just sounds like somebody want dinner and they were thinking about curry seagull for dinner.
Why seagulls?
How do you even, dude? You're supposed to
I don't
first.
even know how, B.
First you gotta take him out, and then after you take him out, you gotta wait.
Oh man, they're marinating it now. All right.
Don't forget our itinerary for the week,
Yeah,
guys.
don't
We're gonna
forget
have a jam-packed full week. We've been on for 2 hours and 47 minutes. So
baby.
yeah, we gotta go. We gotta
gotta
go.
get
There's an
outta
after
here.
party.
Bada boom, bada boom, scam.
For those who don't
scam.
know, our after parties
Gotta
are
go.
on Discord, so please show up there. And if you can't, you know what, and you miss us, you can always go to sleep listening to all of our content. We do have other content besides live streaming. And hey, you can also listen to our live streaming. That's cool. You might catch something that we missed, and you could tell us about it on social media or something like that. You know, it's really fun. You know, guys, thank you so much for being here today, baby. You got anything else to say to our wonderful Z Horde before we sign out?
Mighty, mighty Z Horde, mighty, mighty Z Horde. Here come the Z Horde, mighty, mighty Z Horde.
Thank you, Promethean Dude, for dropping that hot link to our Discord. And I'm gonna tell you something. He's an awesome admin for our Discord. I mean, we trust him a lot, actually. Because he pretty much runs it. Really, he's awesome.
Oh yeah. People were rolling about that poop stuff though. I'm scrolling back a little bit. They're like, OMG, LOL, gross. Corn. I'm dead. I can't breathe. Bah ha ha ha, I'm dead. Somebody resuscitate Josie kitty.
She died.
Oh
no.
boy.
She's
Promethean is really licking his chops for some curried seagull. Sounds delish. All right, well you go, boy.
With some sweet plantains, I like me some curry oxtails. Some curry oxtail with some sweet plantains, rice and beans.
Spicy
Ooh-wee.
meatball. Lewis Wood, spicy meatball.
Poor birdie. Space Oddity Kayla says poop is funny. Yeah, it is funny.
That's awesome. Tedman73 says, this is awesome. I thought y'all just played a few sweet games. I really appreciate your take on the news and everything. You're not wrong, LOL. Thank you for saying that. Awesome. Thank you. So, Mysterio Boo, what's now? What's happening? What's the
So now we're
haps,
getting
Jack?
ready to say bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey guys, if you like what you saw, support the stream. One of our mods, please throw up our link up there
Hold
for
on.
our stream. And also follow us on all sorts of social media. And hey, that's one free way that you can do it for free. Support us by sharing is caring. After all, we are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And yes, there is a YouTube chat. Let us know if that link is working. By the way, it is pinned to our Twitter profile. Yes, we can privately chat on YouTube as well as group chats. After a while, you get the option to friend request us on YouTube, or just send us a message by joining our chat groups on YouTube, and hopefully we can get you a friend request, and we can have private friend requests and friend chats on YouTube as well. That way, we don't always have to use other social media. We can just stay right on here, share some videos, and everybody could go see them at the same time. Also, that's great for live raids as well. So and those are lots of fun, and it's great for networking as well. So let us know.
Roll call. We got everything spicy. Ay.
Welcome
In the
everything
his
spicy.
house.
Yes,
Pass
we
the
do
water
that.
because everything is spicy.
We do that here. We celebrate each and every person who joins us, every newcomer.
Yeah, you're celebrated, baby.
That's right. It's too bad that we're about to go, but hey, you can always join the after party on Discord.
If you haven't already, please subscribe. We'd appreciate it.
That's right, and like and share. We also have a Discord, as I was just saying right now, in a YouTube chat. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and we want to do more. We're also on Twitch, but we're not doing much with that account. I
want to give a shout out to Danny Martian. I haven't seen him. And also to Spazman 500. Haven't seen you in a while, bud. Hope everything's okay.
That's right.
But yes, please. Oh, Mama Pink, come back, girlfriend.
Oh,
we love you.
yes. And Mama also.
And Mama, please subscribe, share, and like. Please like. If you haven't hit that like button, please do.
Oh, please do.
I really appreciate it.
And subscribe, because guess what?
Yeah.
Hey, everything spicy. If we earn your subscription, you get a cute little welcoming on the screen. You will see a cute pop-up on that screen
with your
that
name.
We love.
And
with your name on it on that screen.
Personalized.
So
instant.
Yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun.
You cannot resist the instant gratification.
No, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. We're a big family here.
Okay.
We're about to head out to the Discord
we're gonna
party,
go to the
but
Discord
hey,
to say what's up to our
you
friends.
can also replay if you don't want to download anything to your device right now. Just go to the replay, and guess what? You will hopefully you'll like what you see, and you see fit to subscribe. Thank you in advance. But yeah, you guys, I think we gotta let
Space
it go.
Oddity says she's worried about Spaz. So are we. So I know Josie could reach him. So Josie, see what's going on with Spaz, man. 500 and Sharkbite 15 and Scary Side and Pumpkin Queen, to all those who weren't able to make it. We're thinking about you and hope everything's okay.
Absolutely. So you guys, that time has come. You know what that screen means, baby. You know what that means. That screen means that it's time to go. But guess what? Guess what? There is an after party on Discord. You can also follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We are MeWe, but we don't do much there. But hey, baby steps. We're also on Twitch. I have a couple of Twitch sing songs up there. Go check them out as well. We are Dezombified almost everywhere. That's right. All of our links are on our YouTube page, right on that banner. And in the About section, you can scroll down and look for it there as well. All of our links are there. And we promise to make you feel welcome and accepted no matter where you come from, what your background is. We don't care. That's right. We're respectable. Everything is with respect. But hey, Dezomba friends, hope that you can join us next time. And in a little while in the after party, just, let us get our bearings and stretch our legs, have a snack, stuff like that. And we will be right with you guys. In the meantime, you can go right ahead and sign up if you haven't for Discord, and then you can talk to us one-on-one over there. We all, in a chat, we could hear each other's voices and hang out and be cool with each other. But hey, until then, Dezomba friends, watch your six.